it real, they couldn't take it. I'm addicted to grind, I can't shake it. I can't wait to say mama, we made it. I grew up, used to look at the struggle. I perfected my craft and my hustle. I stay down and keep adding it up, and the rest on the phone, I got that from my uncle. Big stepper, I step like an elephant. Grind for the family, the rest is irrelevant. I made a decision, the boss of my life. Now I move around like the president. She wanna fuck cause I'm confident.
This is another edition of Breakroom Talk. I'm your host, Kyrie.
Sad is here as well.
It's trying, I guess.
Jay, what up?
We back, episode 262. Yeah. Practice that one, y'all.
He was like,
262.
He was confident.
What movie is that? Video.
I don't know. Something like something. I'm about to
CB4 or some shit, I think. Tommy Davidson?
Movie terrible.
Tommy Davis.
I can't remember who the fuck, like what movie that was off of though, but what's going on, y'all? What?
This one right here. I just sent that to the group. I forgot about that.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
What I said, Michael Watts?
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't want to touch on that.
Oh, you gonna say it now and shit. R.I.P. to Michael Watts.
That's what I was trying to, yeah.
R.I.P. Watts.
R.I.P. to Michael Watts. R.I.P.
legend.
to Lamont Sanford. R.I.P. to there was somebody else that died in there.
Oh,
Somebody white.
Home Alone.
The Home Alone mom.
Yeah.
That's
R.I.P. to, it was like one more, wasn't it? Or it was just those three?
I mean, you'll never probably be able to get everybody in there.
No, I wouldn't. They're probably niggas from Star Trek or something like that. But RP to everybody, the fallen soldiers, man.
Before we tap into the weekend, I'm giving a rundown.
Go ahead, give them the rundown, Jay.
Yo, my girl China just dumped it in the chat. So we talking about GloRilla, evil GloRilla sister and shit. How you feel about
call it BroRilla?
BroRilla is crazy.
Pretty much reacting to her, going famous and going viral on social media. Also gonna be talking about some childhood rap names. Just pretty much experiences and memories of being a kid, trying to come up with your different shit.
Try not to cry.
The state of J. Cole, the fall off drop recently. We're going to react to that, and then if we have time, we want to get to Kyrie's sex toys.
Why you say it like that?
And what do you think about men having sex toys? Also, try to get into Valentine's Day, and that's the Lovers Day coming up. So if we get time, we'll tap into that.
What's y'all Valentine's Day? First of all, how was y'all weekend? First and foremost, like how everybody feeling?
It was cool.
Yeah, it was a vibe.
Low key chill.
Why you looking like that, man?
Yeah, why you looking like that, China?
It's
What's
just my
up?
face.
What's up?
Man, what's the problem, man? Come on, right on live TV,
Let's
podcast.
let's have therapy.
It's just my face.
No, that ain't how you look.
After you be losing, like, hey, watch out that now.
Watch out now.
Okay.
All right, well,
We'll
shit
take
about
that.
you said.
We'll take that.
Weekend was cool. Did the Super Bowl at your crib. The little vibe. Everything was cool. Yeah, it wasn't nothing.
Everybody enjoy
too
themselves.
crazy.
I don't know about everybody.
Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah.
I appreciate the invite, or somewhat of one.
No, nigga, I invited
Remember,
you.
y'all? I'm like, nigga, I didn't get the first invite. So when was the
I
reminder?
invited you. I just was reminding you. That was the second invite.
I remember the first one, but I appreciate it.
I'm
Man.
apologize.
He did, bro. He did invite you this time.
Where was I at?
I was like
In the group chat.
Oh, which one? The break room one?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I didn't see that one. But I had a great weekend. Appreciate the invite. Brought the peoples through. I'm just gonna get my 2 cents, and I don't give a fuck.
We gonna get in and get out
So I'm gonna say this.
like cold water.
I think there's nothing wrong with Bad Bunny and showing love to your culture. I feel like for Super Bowls, there's nothing wrong when Bruce Springsteen get his chance and the Beatles go and Usher go, Prince go, Michael Jackson go. All that is, everybody should have their time. But I do feel like we could have been more represented and or intertwined. If we are a culture and we all here, I feel like
Who's we? What do you mean?
the American culture. Not
What
necessarily
Americans did you
American
want to
culture?
see?
I could have seen anyone.
What did you want to see? Like, what didn't get included?
Any
though?
rapper from America, any singer from America, anybody like Lady Gaga wasn't to me. Not just my opinion.
I understand.
That wasn't I didn't really connect with her personally. I've seen Cardi B, even though she's not black or whatever, but I feel like her and Bad Bunny have songs that I can understand.
Yeah.
So when you on that big of a stage and I don't understand a word you're saying, it makes it hard for me to connect. I was open-minded. I like some of the beats, but I'll be lying if I tell you, like, I could tell you song from song what was a different song. Like, niggas like, oh, yeah, this is the one I like. I'm like, this sounded like the other one.
Your daughter loved it. She was down there in tears.
She was?
Yeah.
Well, we was downstairs, so we didn't even see what the
I didn't know.
react.
Your oldest, she was just like, she was like, oh my God, he's doing
Really?
And she like, can I mess in neck and order? I swear to God. I was like,
we can wait to see Bad Bunny before. Like,
she was fucking it up.
She's
She's
not
like, oh my God.
talented. And of course, you know, it's a little bit of me being, you know, out of touch. You know, that's not my demographic, so I'm not really up on it. But I do feel like there are songs, even let's say this, there are even songs that are made from Latino culture that we know that you know what I'm saying is very popular here. I just feel like they could have even did that, could have brought more, but again, that's me judging.
Like a little gasoline or something like that.
Something like that, you know what I'm saying? Daddy Yankee could have came out, Pitbull, they brought Ricky Martin out, and again, that's just me probably nitpicking, but I don't think it's nothing wrong overall with everybody culture being represented or having their time to shine. It can make, go full circle. We've definitely been dominated the last few years. So I don't look at it as a race standpoint. Like, I'm not coming at it from a point of hate. Like, get these Puerto Ricans off my screen. It's just so more like, okay, give me a chance to educate me. And I feel like that chance, I really just didn't really take much from it as far as their music. I didn't really care for it.
I understand that. I respect that. I feel like with that situation, like you said, like the gasoline, all that kind of stuff, you gotta think about it. Like, we had chances to gain interest in these songs, like, cause they was all in Spanish too. Like Gasoline, it was in Spanish. Like, it was a lot of different, like, even that song that's in the club you hear all the time. I forgot what the fuck the song is called, but like I hear it in the club, any club I go to, they eventually will drop that bitch in there. Just like, cause they get everybody, and that's the excuse to do the fucking mist and all that shit.
You talking about the one that was on the Super Bowl?
Nah, it's like, I don't know who.
Oh, one of the famous.
It's a Spanish, straight Spanish song, but everybody fucking loves it.
Talking about Gasolina?
No.
Oh, that's what you're talking about.
So, with that, and like you said, it was a point where I was like, oh, I like this song. I know this song, like, from Bad Bunny, because I just think that you probably just don't really got your eyes or not familiar. That's why it really didn't do that. It did, like, literally, like, it was hard for you to follow because you probably don't know nothing about him. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I just had to, like, brush up on a nigga before the Super Bowl. Not gonna lie to you. So, how I look at it, like you said, we've been dominating for a hot minute, and what we had last year for us, I was almost proud to see that happen for the Hispanic, culture, because they are just as important to the culture of the United States as we are as Black people. Meaning, like, they add to this just as well.
Melting pot.
They were in Los Angeles, whatever the fuck, or Baldine, in the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? So I literally was just, like, almost like proud of my neighbor type shit, and I just kind of was just a spectator. This one wasn't for us. It was just for us to be, we're there. We had a chair, but I looked at it like that. I didn't hate on it like these white motherfuckers that are literally making it so extreme. Let's be honest, it's a football game.
It's a fun line. Go ahead, say it.
Yeah, that's the part that bothers me. Is like, y'all are the people that are, like, speaking on it don't give a fuck about who's playing, whatever. Yeah. But y'all would tune in to, like, watch the whole performance just so you could shit on it, knowing that that's what's gonna happen. Because Trump put out a fucking statement, like, not even 3 minutes after he performed, it was like, oh, that was terrible, this and the third. I'm like, you as the president of the United States took out your time to sit there and shit on this man's like performance just because you couldn't understand what he was saying.
That nigga's terrible, bro. That nigga's terrible.
But, like, overall, like, I don't feel no way about it. Like, I don't be like, oh my God, it was the best thing ever, or like, oh, it was trash or whatever. I did like the presentation. I think the way he set up everything was fire, when falling through the thing and, like, whatever. But like I said, I don't know what he was saying. It did seem like a little vibe, a little catchy tunes and stuff. But overall, it wasn't like super like how people are, like, viewing
like
it,
in
like,
your
a
face,
negative.
or like saying "F you, America" or anything like that.
I think it was just
That's
being
what they
like,
were trying to give, but that it was though.
He was just
I think
being a proud
it's
Puerto
weird.
Rican, and that's what it was.
It was
okay.
progressive. There's nothing wrong with that. Like, you talked about all them countries at the end, and you mentioned them because you got to remember these are a lot of countries that were mentioned were countries that we're banned to even fly to. Like, that we're literally having problems with. Like, what was it, Venezuela? That the nigga Trump just went and took. Was it Venezuela? Just went and took their president. Yeah. Like, so, like, I can understand that it's kind of a thing for them right now. And I love that whoever gave them the green light to do that, That made a lot of sense, honestly.
Yeah.
And I support it. Now, I love that black people staying the fuck out of this shit because, let's be honest, nobody come to our rescue. But I do know that we ain't gonna help aid the bullshit. That's one thing I know about black people. We not gonna help aid the fuck
Like
shit.
piling on.
Yeah, but we gonna look at your motherfucker and be like, do your thing, do your thing. We not haters like that. So we can respect. I can look at it from a like, do your thing, bad, but like, hey, they tell me you huge.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't really know, but you know what I'm saying? So I looked at it like that, man. It's a Super Bowl. Guess what? Next year somebody's going to be doing this. It's probably going to be Justin Bieber or somebody white as fuck or whatever.
Yeah.
And so at the end of the day, like, and what you going to say, Trump? Like, oh, this was the best. I mean, like, it's a fucking football game. It's like, it ain't the end of the fucking world.
Yeah.
They're trying to get in real quick.
I definitely want to hear you got to say something.
I appreciate it. I think that everybody who's in America should have their point in time where they can pop their shit as their culture. Mm-hmm. We've always thrived on being a melting pot, at least in the early days of America, leading up to our adulthood. I would say leading up to our adulthood, I feel like as soon as we got like, you know, even like Obama in office and like seeing different people of color in political spaces more often kind of made a lot more people more emboldened to say more racist stuff or to like pit out people of color or black people like in a negative light or like just not looking at us the best way. And I feel like just like we pop our shit, I feel like everybody else should be able to be proud to pop their shit. It shouldn't just be whites and Asians that are the model, you know, majority out here popping their shit. Everybody should be appreciative of their culture and not afraid to show other people that they are happy to be who they are and that it's not an exclusive thing or an inclusive thing. It's just like this is just our culture. Like this is what we grew up on and we're proud of who we are. And if we say that we're supposed to be a country that is, you know, adjoined and connected together and we have all these colonies and these spaces that fly our flag alongside theirs, whether it's by force or by choice, we should hold space for them and we should at least like let them have their own thing. I think it's very big for a part of America that doesn't speak English to have that whole broadcast in Spanish. We like that is so monumental for so many people among all of the Americas, not even just North America or the United States of America. All of the Americas, we're all one, and that's why he wrapped it up the way he did at the end of the Super Bowl. And I feel like we watch shit with captions on, or we watch manga that is
I don't
with the subtitles and stuff like that, or some people will watch international movies with the subtitles. And
I fuck around
just
sometimes.
like Netflix has been more inclusive with international medias, I think that it's something that we should at least not look down upon, but be more welcoming of, because we're not the majority of the world. And we always will have an option to have things translated into English or at least close to it. Like we can go back and look up right now everything that happened on the Super Bowl in translation in English.
Did y'all see the little thing I sent into the English version of that
But they were
song?
literally doing it right after. You don't have to want to do it, but
terrible.
I just think it's
translates
important
terribly.
that is an option for people who majorly speak that language, who have to do that every day in their everyday
But it's
life to just be
America, though.
here. And America isn't just English speaking places, and like I said, we have hella territories in countries that we fly our flag over, and we can say this is America all day, but this was not always America. This isn't even this land is not even technically American land.
But we know that, but we know that's not how America really.
I know, but I think it's really ignorant to look at stuff and just be like, well,
I mean,
it's not our norm, so we shouldn't do it.
But she got a point, because like that thing she mentioned, which is like we are the United States of America. It's like we're not the only parts of America. Like there's North America, there's a South America. Like people in Venezuela, but all that shit, they can be incorporated in this kind of cultural thing that literally this is literally a melting pot of all kinds. And you mean to tell me that it's really the white people? It's really the white people.
I think that there's nothing wrong with it, but I also don't think there's nothing wrong with saying I don't think your races are wrong for saying I didn't like it. Like why?
No, it's not.
You don't have to like it, but I think
people
you
are
can appreciate
condemning
where they were coming from.
I think people are getting on the people that are like not saying like I don't like it. It's just like, oh, that was trash because I
Right.
speak English and
But
I.
I'm not saying it was like I didn't even like.
No, not
I know,
you.
I
I'm just
know
saying,
it's
like-
people gonna probably say I don't. I didn't care for Kendrick's performance. Like I know it's Nick, and I'm not. Oh, he was showing the black culture, and they was all lined up the symbolism and 50 star. Like, nigga, I want to see you go up there and perform. Like I want to hear you like rip that bitch down, all that other shit, and that's. Now, to me personally, I've seen a lot more production more than actually, you know what I'm saying? It's just me. Like, and so on top of that, and I understand what you're saying, it just was like, bro, this is, again, I give we a melting pot, we could say that, but we know this is how they really treat these people, the same people that they trying to get all this attention from, they treat them like shit here. They treat us like shit here. So all this melting pot and we're this and we're that, let's keep it real how we really feel about these people. So I'm gonna keep it real how I really, when I watch this shit, this is football that I grew up watching. And overall, it was nice to get they time to shine. But I will be lying to you if I tell you I want to see it again in the next
I understand
5 years,
I understand,
10 years.
I get where you're coming from. Where it's like I'm not choosing.
I'm not saying because to be racist.
No, I get it. I'm not even like I'm not on your ass about it.
Or people that say they didn't like it. I don't think that automatically mean that they.
It's when they come left
Like
field
a villain
about it.
immediately for having an opposite opinion than
Like
other people.
your opinion about that is fine in the sense of like you saying generally I don't want to. That's not what I
Yeah,
would
it's not
choose
your
to-
cup of
I
tea.
get it. That makes sense. It's when like old white girl that was talking to Piers Morgan talking about some. Why are there apple? It should be apple pie and meatloaf and English speaking. And why are they? You know, I'm just like we like. And then Piers Morgan's like, we don't have an official language. Like. Come on. I'm like, we don't.
We don't.
Like, we don't have an official language. You know
we
why?
never fucking
But-
will.
We-
See, and
we
we
have
don't.
so many
but I do
people in
get
this.
frustrated when people don't speak English here.
I understand.
So
that.
yeah, we don't have a fan.
You ever been to Miami? Yes, you did.
I get very frustrated. Like, what the
You don't even
fuck?
got to go to
But think
Miami. You can go to the nearest nail
And
shop
I
or the
be
nearest
mad.
Go to Los
multicultural
Angeles.
You are
restaurant.
here like that. I would feel like if I went to Mexico, I mean, I still have official language, but you know, I would have to adapt to that culture. That would be ignorant for me to be in Mexico.
See, look, Mexicans, if you go to Mexico and speak English, they will literally try to meet
Of
you.
course they will, because first off I'm a tourist, so they are going. But
that's
if I
right.
live there, at some point I would try to adapt to, you know what I'm saying? Because everywhere nobody's going to be that.
Yeah.
Friendly or
But that's what
whatever,
I'm
yeah.
trying to tell you, Jay. It's like in your coming from a perspective of like you're not around predominantly Hispanic speaking people. There is parts of the United States
Yes,
that are predominantly.
the west side of Cleveland is dominated. Texas is
But I'm saying,
dominated.
I'm imagining a
dominated.
state,
I get
Texas,
that.
lower
They
Texas,
were.
they are.
China even said there were parts of this country. The Indians were here before us.
Yeah.
But football,
Like,
honestly, is
middle
90%
region.
of black football players.
Yeah.
Maybe 10% white players, or maybe let's not even say that. Let's say 75% black players, maybe.
Put a lineman in a QB or
10
something.
Hispanic players and maybe 5% white players.
Yeah.
So you got it for one. I think you should start with the base of who your players are. But you can't do that because ultimately that's not what brings in the money.
No, and-
so now
yeah.
you're gonna do what brings in the money, and that's America. So now you're gonna try to do what you try to make everybody happy, and there's no way to make
everybody
everybody happy.
You gotta try because
no, you
guess what?
can't.
The
Like,
last time they
always-
tried to
yeah.
exclude the idea of not making everybody happy, niggas was canceled. And I say that because like this is a business at the end of the day. We went black
I
as fuck
agree.
with
You
Kendrick.
got to.
Let's
you're
go
gonna try to
Bad
make
Bunny
everybody
and let's
happy.
keep
That's what I'm
it
saying. You're gonna
pushing.
try to make. But when you try to make everybody happy, you end up making pretty much nobody happy. So we're gonna try
Just
this.
do whatever the fuck you wanna do
'cause
anyway.
What they're gonna do is this year is
how I
they're
feel.
gonna do the Bad Bunny. But I promise you, in about another 2-3 years, you're going before Trump is out of there, you're gonna get a Kid Rock as.
No.
I promise you.
I mean, but we've been
I ain't gonna say Kid
sprinkling
Rock is
in.
right now.
It hasn't been every year. It's been a multicultural
Yeah.
person because I think after Beyonce, when it was like some white ass band.
Shakira
It's
did
Maroon-
one.
it's been Maroon
Shakira, but it was
5.
another
list.
band
Maroon-
after
it
one
was
of
Maroon-
them.
Looked at
Was
the
it
list.
U2?
It was Maroon 5.
U2 or some shit
I
like
hated
that.
that shit.
But that was after
and
Shakira,
J-Lo,
right?
The Weeknd went.
They sprinkle them in.
Usher, Kendrick Lamar.
You missed
I looked at the
Rihanna,
list this
too.
morning.
Rihanna.
Rihanna.
Yeah.
Like it really the last 5 years since
been
COVID.
us.
I'm not arguing that point.
Yeah.
But and we
We are entertaining.
We speak English though, but
I mean, I feel
But
like we're catered
Shakira-
to so much,
And our performance is better.
even not
Shakira's
just
nice.
in the United States. We're catered to when it comes to even just the fact of speaking English. No matter where we go, most of the time.
That's true,
Like they'll even if they don't know the language, and I guess because I've been so many places and now, thank God, I can say that.
Yeah.
When I start speaking and they don't know what the fuck I'm saying, and then they realize that I'm speaking English,
Yeah.
they will try to.
They will try to
say
meet you
as
where you
much.
at.
They will try their
I
hardest
swear
to
to
say
God,
as
they
much
would.
English as they can, and if they can't, they'll find somebody
Yeah.
who can't, or they'll turn on their translator, just like I'll turn on mine,
Yeah.
and they'll try to meet me. There's even signs
Man, we had a
in
whole.
English.
We was in France and China
the middle of
had
Greece.
China had to tell a waiter her whole meal, a breakfast meal, with a translator.
In French.
But he was trying his motherfucking hardest. I promise you, he was.
Oh,
It was legendarily amazing because I appreciated being on the other side of the map. Damn. I appreciate being on the other side of the map and another person saying, like, not speaking a lick of what I speak, and we still, we're people, and we're able to understand each other some kind of way. That's why I feel like, let's be honest, in America, you should learn Spanish. Honestly, you should learn Spanish.
I disagree.
When we're in school, do you not take Spanish?
I agree, you do.
Okay, we should learn Spanish.
And you should.
It's just like in Canada, their second language is French.
It's a great, you know what I'm saying, tool to have to be bilingual.
Absolutely.
But I don't feel
it's a bilingual
I
land we stay in. It is listen, Spanish and English it is America.
Who run this world though? And let me say this world. Let's run this country. Exactly. So even though you can learn all that shit
we don't know German. We don't know German. Y'all want to learn German? I mean, I'm cool. Fuck them. I would 100% learn Mandarin before I learn fucking some other white shit.
Or not feeling required to live another language.
Spanish and Mandarin I will learn way before I learn some white Viking shit. I'm so serious. For real, like I mean,
it'll most likely
also
be
English
a lot
is the hardest
easier
language to learn
it too, though. But Spanish will be a lot easier to learn too because ours did not come first; it came after theirs, and a lot of our words are based in Latin.
Thank you.
So
That's a whole nother. A lot of shit derived from.
It was
Latin.
never like a plain ass, confusing language that we're speaking right now. Anyway.
And Jay, to be honest with you, it was Spanish speaking people that was here before a lot of people. To be honest with you,
that's why we got all these San Diegos and El Pasos.
But it's real.
I'm not arguing with you.
Like Mexico
that's
is
no different than with the Indians.
because we took so much property.
No different than the Indians. They lost that part of the control. We supposed to do
got reservations.
Hey, what I'm supposed to do about that? I'm just telling you who run the shit right now.
But I'm just telling you that perspective wise, why it's important to give a little bit of Hispanic heritage.
I respect it, and it's meaningful because history repeats itself. But it's a lot. It's my own culture. I'm fighting for our own history to get respect. I'm fighting for them.
You don't think that? I'm not saying that we're at the level where we have our absolute due. But you don't think that we're at least moving in the direction where we're taking that into our own hands and like
entertainment?
Yeah, at least showing not even just entertainment. I mean, we could go to other sectors, but just like as a whole, you don't think that we've made any advancement to put ourselves back at the forefront of the bullshit that we've led ourselves to today? Like
that's a lot of loaded question.
Yeah, it is.
I don't think so, because if you think about it, we've been fighting for our representation for a really long time, and I feel like we're just now at the point of where we don't have to look too hard to see somebody who's at least brown skin, dark skin, caramel skin,
as far as
Afro.
successful, we're definitely on. We're
so,
definitely in places now where you can see and look to. Hey, I can see that can be done. I see I can reach that. That's something. But what I will say, we got more millionaires than we've ever had as Black people.
Yeah.
And our streets, our communities couldn't be worse. So,
I mean, hey, look, that has something to do with a lot of motherfuckers.
I'm not saying that it don't, but when you ask me, are we really advancing? Yes, we are in better places.
I'm just saying as far as our representation. All the other stuff is going to fall in dockets. But I mean, like, as far as seeing ourselves in the media and our culture being represented just by us, for us, there's always going to be M&Ms and X, Y, and Zs. But, like...
We are represented to be monetized, but the representation that we mainly get, I don't really like how we are mainly being represented as black people.
Me neither.
Well, that's on us too. Though.
But we are
that's
being represented. We can't say we're not.
Well, Baddies is on us, my nigga. I'm sorry.
No, it's not.
That kind of shit is on us. That is black people putting that black shit out.
Baddies is on Israel.
Reality TV has always been around, whether it's white or black.
I get
white people have orange fucking. City, you know what I'm saying? So and they fight and they do that shit on there too. So
I agree.
But
for some reason, house is different than Baddies.
No. For some reason, when your daughter watches Baddies or when your kid watches Baddies, she doesn't have the mindset to know, hey, baby, this is just TV. We don't have that conversation
this isn't who
with
you
our child.
Subscribe to be.
Because my child can watch. I'm not saying I watched it with her, but I know when I was a kid, I watched bullshit. I listened to bullshit. But my mother, my peoples, I was raised in a way that I didn't really let that affect who I am and how I move.
That's for you though.
That's what I'm saying. It starts at home. Anything could be on TV. Anything could be, you know what I'm saying? But I really, when you say, you know what I'm saying, just the original point, we are out there more, we are more represented, but I don't really care for the representation, if that makes sense.
I get it. But let me just say this to kind of play off of that. White people have the luxury of saying that when they watch let's say not Al Pacino, but like they watch Robert De Niro, a mafia movie, and say, I like this movie. This is another white person I can see doing something, but I don't have to identify with that because I have so many different white movies that can show me where I fit in at. Black people have a small gap to show representation, and the representation that they decide to show, it either runs house or baddies. It is your choice. And that it has to be something that we
whose house or Baddies?
Reverend Run and his family.
But the thing
or
is,
you can show
it's really still
Baddies.
about the person because you can watch the news and you can see white people do a bunch of shit, and we know that exists. But all it takes is you to watch the clip of one black person doing something, and now you got the mindset that's like we are. If you go in different countries,
that's not there's no accountability in that statement. But like we have to be able to. If we
what is
want
the
change,
accountability? You say Baddies. My counter response to Baddies is that there's white people there's white people on Baddies, and there's white people that
always have that response for when we have to do something.
So
we have to
if we are, so we're limited. So you're basically saying if we don't have the space to be represented, we pretty much got to turn down the opportunities to get on TV.
No, I'm not saying that.
Because now, even though you on Baddies, you don't flip Baddies into something else. Like you gonna take your opportunity. Now you know what I'm saying. Even though she was representing on Baddies, but now she got her kids. You know what I'm saying. Her family out there, and you gonna always take that versus. I don't agree with. I'm not
but
saying
it's still representation, regardless of whatever you do after the fact. It's still bullshit.
But it's not good. Yeah, the whole point is
but
not having it. You like you said, it's bullshit. So it's like when we taking the opportunity, why would you want it to be? Well, I'm not saying you, but why would anybody want it to be the fuck?
If I'm going out twerking, shaking my ass for free anyway.
You don't have to do that.
We losing the plot. We're already here now. This is what we are. Like, what are we doing now? We lost that so long ago.
I get it, but I'm saying there could be a black Dr. Pimple Popper. It could be a black.
They are
everything.
black Dr. Pimple Popper, but those shows exist too.
I know, but
those aren't the ones you watch. And even if people watch them, they're still not there. You can watch those shows, but even if you see one clip of Baddies, you're going to think that's out there. You can watch a million. We know black people have been in hella shit. Like the representation is there, but if the stigma is what it already is.
We don't want
it's going to be there.
It needs to be more counteractive representation.
Better
we can agree to that, but they don't want that. But even if it is, it's up to us to seek it out.
We don't have.
You choose to watch Baddies. You choose to watch Baddies. You choose to see that.
But it ain't about that. It's about that we need to. When we do get these opportunities to have spaces to make a show happen, we need to be able to have more positive representation.
Yeah, but also I feel like the shows that have the negative representation, and it's not even me like taking a side, but I could hear where it's just like, when we do see things like Baddies, why are we giving it so much motion and traction and paying so much attention and talking to it and making these people relevant?
You know why we like?
When we can
let's look at it.
No, because there's plenty of representation. We know people like families like the Obamas exist. We know that the families like the Rev Runs exist.
But why do they have that?
Plenty of people do have positive representation, but the fact is that we pay so much more attention to what's obscene and what is obnoxious, not just because it's black, but because it's attention grabbing. People aren't sold the idea that wholesome things are attractive enough to buy into. So we would rather see something that's obscene and attention.
Especially when the rise of like the shade room and bullshit like that, where it's like all they promote all day is the bullshit anyway. So it's like that's all they feeding us anyway. So even if they did post a clip of a chick from Baddies that somebody now might have watched, but you intrigued now because the bitch beat up somebody that they posted, or you know what I'm saying? It's been force fed to us for years of like.
But then you have to look at why am I following the shade?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
so then that won't even be on your algorithm.
I'm gonna say not interested.
I agree.
I'm gonna get that shit off my algorithm.
Not interested.
I can't
or
say
just scroll past it.
I find myself fighting with this. The older I get about the music I listen to, the shows that I watch, I'm torn because I know this shit is bad for me.
Yeah,
but it's entertaining.
But I think,
But I also know that I can watch TV, I can listen to music and leave it at that. And as long as as I'm doing my job as a parent to make sure that this is going to be out there. I'm pretty sure my kids go to school, their friends are talking about Baddies. You can't keep them from everything. The only thing I can do is say like, hey, that's not how we operate in this house. Period. It might be funny, you know what I'm saying? You might even watch it, but it's my job at home, and it always starts at home. And we don't do a good enough job at home. That's my biggest thing.
I think we
or in our community.
And we're gonna wrap this up, but I think that we have to understand how imperative it is to be mindful of what we put out, because we are so good at starting trends that the smallest thing, like saying no Diddy, is a thing.
We too poor of a people though to be not conscious like that. We
I know,
unfortunately,
but that's my thing. I dream for the day we can understand how much power and influence we have over everybody.
We do know what it is. We just try to
can do
fucking
that.
make it comical and hotep the fuck out of everything and woke the fuck out of everything
We're
instead
silly.
of actually just. It's not even just. We know we make jokes, but at the end of the day, dissecting stuff and slowing stuff down, especially when it comes to our kids and meaningful conversations that need to be had. So then, our problematic discourse or weird conversations don't come up and we be like, whoa, bro, what made you think that was okay? Because we sat here and we joked about it all day instead of somebody just saying, hey, yeah, by the way, y'all know that shit ain't cool though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we are the trend, and it's like you said, it's like it takes. We just gotta like look in the mirror sometimes and realize how much power we got and like how much we are copied and all that other shit. Like I had seen the clip. The lady that was singing like what was it like the Dr. Pepper jingle like on TikTok.
I love that.
Now she in the you know what I'm saying now.
Actually got the jingle. The other niggas reaching out.
Then the girl that did the 1 2
Funeral
3
thing.
yeah the 1 2 3 release them. She did the Super Bowl shit for next year. I don't know if you seen that TikTok the 1 2 3 release.
I'll show you.
Yeah,
I'll show you.
she did the Super Bowl reveal for next year. So like little shit like that, they know we
I
the
think I was telling y'all a pod many pods ago, like how influential black people and culture is, and how we were cosplayed, and how even Ric Flair cosplayed us, and I was pushed back a lot. Like,
I know. I remember when you said that, but I remember because you said the Gators and I thought that was funny, but I feel like I'm not even about to get back into that, but like I'm gonna just say
we are the coolest people, basically.
I agree. I 100% agree.
America would be so different if we was not here.
And I think they know that.
They know, and that's what I think.
Why
That's always the underlying issue. No matter how like deprived of the people we are, we're always gonna find a way to be cool and happy. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And that bothers them.
But they also know they need us, so that's why they still keep us where we
we was singing as slaves, like shit like that. Like all them slave songs came from us being still fucked up and shackles and still
can't be broken.
Y'all ever see Shirley Temple? Not Shirley Temple. The bitch that played
that's a
Dorothy. The bitch that played Dorothy.
The bitch that played Dorothy?
My bad. The lady that
Annie?
played.
Dorothy.
Julie Garland.
Oh,
She had the black face and my chicken. And I was like, ain't this about a bitch? But she had so much swagger when she did it, and it was like, but when you sing Somewhere Over the Rainbow, we didn't have that swag. And this is what 30s, whatever the fuck. It's just funny because it's like when you imitate us, it's so much character, so much swag, so much this, so much that. So it's just like honestly, that's a whole nother thing. And honestly, that's another question. I mean, another topic that we will be sitting here and talk about all fucking day, man. So we're gonna go to the next topic, man, Jay.
Okay, so we got to get on this evil GloRilla type shit.
GloRilla.
So it's been a whole bunch going on. Initially, she came out and called Glo out. I'm pretty sure unless you've been under a rock, you know what's going on. She called her off for not supporting her family and helping our mom out. Her mom working at FedEx still. She needs $2,500 that the sister had to give the mom. And long story short, how do you guys feel about this overall? I want to make sure I'm posing the question right. GloRilla's only been out for about 4 years, 5 years. We know as a rappers don't really make that much money typically. No, it looks like they make a lot of money.
I just had this conversation with you.
I mean, it depends on who you signing with. You sign with a rapper.
He signed the CMG.
She signed with that.
So that's even worse, though.
I'm saying
because that's a
nigga that's signed to a nigga.
That's an umbrella. Yeah, she's under like 3 umbrellas probably.
Yeah, even if you don't, even then though, when you first come, you get that advance. You got to make money back to them. You know what I'm saying? And GloRilla initially,
we're a Grammy winner.
If y'all remember, initially her first song was hot, but she had like a little second there where she was dropping like some duds there, and then she had to go back to the drawing board. Yeah,
I remember that.
She had dropped some bullshit. She had got bullied on social media.
Yeah, all that.
Yeah. She had got bullied on social media, and then she came back out with what is it? 7 p.m. Friday. And
she took like a year break or some shit.
When she put that back out, that turned her back up.
That's a testament to her work ethic.
But long story short, how do you guys feel? Because we know that she doesn't have the most money, but her family is still in a situation where they're poverty stricken. Does she owe them anything? Should she be survivor's guilt? What do you guys think? Survivor's remorse.
I'm not going to fence about it after the last conversation we had before the last pod because the information, that's what I was waiting on.
Change, yeah.
Yeah, so like I said, me personally, I just feel like it will be conversations had if I was like that close to my family to where I'm letting them know like, look, I can do the most I can, but like my situation is not what it's cracked up to be or whatever. So I'm basically just kind of like doing like I watch sometimes. I'm getting off track here, but like I seen like a few times where like what's his name? Parsons. What's his name?
Michael Parsons.
Michael Parsons, where he was getting dragged, I think last year because he finally bought his mom a house. He'd been in the league for a minute. But I think they was explaining like, look, like sometimes like you ain't got it like that sometimes. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's hard for you to like have this lifestyle and portray something and your family is broke and they not really knowing your situation. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
I mean, the problem is probably you want to buy her a specific house that costs a certain amount of money. But
no, but
you
she
can get
still
a
was
house for
she still was he had bread before that though. So it's like it still was like he got I think when he got traded to the Packers, he got like
He
a
got
little
that
bit
second
more.
he
the
secured
second
the bag
contract.
back.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah. So it be like situations like that make people like question like your integrity as well too. It's like you don't even know GloRilla's situation or struggles, but like you on the internet asking for $2,500 is like it's crazy to me.
And then you ain't gonna do shit with it. You fucking around like you like the old girl.
Yeah, but I think she kind of got what she wanted anyway, which is attention, and now she's gonna be on Baddies probably next year, and she's probably gonna do a few interviews and podcasting. So I think it's all gonna work out for her. I just know that she probably burned a bridge that like it ain't no coming back from. But like I said, I'm just like on the fence about it because I don't even know if like I said, who lying, who telling the truth, and I think GloRilla's sister I posted today, like she talked to the mom and said like something about she owed her. I forgot what the fuck she said. Her mom was telling her something about the money that she didn't get, and it just all over the place. So like I said, I don't really have a dog in this fight, so I'm not really sure.
So in the new information that came out was. She said what she said originally. Said the whole ass thing about she got my mom this, that, the family. She say fuck the family. Then it came out. Glo did that live where she called her moms, she called her dad, and they was basically like, oh wow, we didn't never say, oh you take care of us. They basically spoke all this good shit about Glo, right? She's lying on you. So Glo had it on live. So then people like, all right, cool. Well, damn old girl just talking. She just salty. She up here saying, you didn't say that you pulled a gun out on me. I sat in jail for a week because of you. Now everybody like, oh, old girl just fucked up. So old girl responds say, damn.
And still didn't even get into the full details, by the way. She stopped.
She showed grace.
And it was like, but we know about that.
She showed grace. So, and this is after old girl posted a fight of GloRilla getting beat up when she was a little younger. She told a lot of her business. So she still, and Glo did show a little grace on her. And I think it's because she blessed at the end of the day. So,
and that's her sister. I'm not foul like you. I don't have to move how you move.
So then we get to the point to where, this was the last thing I seen. Old girl, she shows, man, what? Mom, dad, whatever the fuck. That y'all want to lie, I'm going to show, I ain't want to do this to you. Then she ups the text message of, it looked like a family group chat. The mom in there basically kept saying something to Glo, and Glo wasn't responding. So then she basically was just like, listen, I'm basically not. I'm done with the disrespect because like you treating me wrong, you treating his family wrong. That she went through all the shit that Glo supposedly did. And it was fine. As I'm reading, I'm like, damn, that's all corny shit. You like, you was mad because I drove your car and you got what's the name staying with you, but he asking us for money and you got him with basically she got her
busted
nephews
shoes and they don't want to take pictures with
a
you.
gun, and she's saying like they all was at her they had to buy new materials and new clothes for her Grammy shit just to match her fly. When she said you should have just got us all clothes for the Grammy, like, and I was just kind of thinking like, damn, like after it was so much.
Somebody made them come.
Huh?
I think they said that. Didn't they say at the end of the day they didn't even end up coming?
No, I think they went.
Did they go?
Yeah, they went. And then I think it was another thing where she said she had a flat because they was doing something
right. And then they found out that the flat was intentional and it happened from inside the tire.
It was just so much fuck shit, and I was just like, listen, even after reading that, I'm on two sides of this situation. Like, say he don't got no dog. After that information, I'm going to say it like this. This is how I straight up look at it. When you are the person that God blesses in that capacity, and you are considered a millionaire, there are things that you can do for your mom and dad for sure that's supposed to change. Mom said that she didn't want to retire. Okay, that's on her. Right? She said she wanted to make her own money. Okay, that's on her. Mom should have Mom should own the house. Mom should have a vehicle. Mom should make sure you should be able to set mom up to where mom can have it a little bit easier. Siblings, I personally, if I was on like that, I would definitely make sure my siblings is cool. But I can't speak to their relationship because they seem to not like each other. You cannot. Nobody can fault her for not fucking with certain whatever siblings. I feel like nobody knows her pockets. We looked at her net worth the other day. It was from 1 to 5 million. Honestly, and that's after taxes. I mean, that's before taxes. Nigga,
and
like
that still don't even be accurate.
And it don't because. Taxes.
They're assessing shit that's not even your shit to claim. Like,
do me a favor.
Think about how they do us as normal people, and then like fucking quadruple it or something. Like,
rich people, do 30% of 5 million, just off top, and you will see exactly why niggas still gotta go out
on
and work.
top of everybody you
still
gotta pay.
And then you paying off a $2 million loan from your Gotti from the front end.
and you gotta and you now
She
you and then
literally
you
got
up
CMT
your
on her
life.
back.
Yeah.
And then you upped your life. You went and go got the shit that you earned and you deserve it. Now you trying to live in your means. So I gotta focus on y'all shit before I
gotta
get my
double
shit
back
right.
and make sure that y'all cool, and I don't even know if
That ain't
I'm gonna
fair,
be
man.
cool at the end of this fucking shit.
That's why I'm like, man, how I look at it, man, it's like at this point, after all the information, I mean, that's their business.
China, you got one. You got
That's their business.
Go ahead.
I just think I don't know, like everything that you said, absolutely. But I also feel like it's really weird that people don't consider the fact that you are still your own person, your own body, your own entity, and this person making it does not mean that you now have the golden ticket to not do shit for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
I think that's crazy. You piggybacking off of somebody's success without even considering anything that has to, like, these stars, especially our black stars, have been telling us for decades that this industry will run you dry, and they do it from day one. So like, what makes you think that just because they're related to you, they just got all of this to give to you, and that's not happening to them?
Cause it look good, look like a diamond.
They have to make it look good,
gotta
though.
do
That's
that.
another thing that
She
I
won
was
a
gonna
Grammy, it
say.
looks like a diamond.
But everything that they do has to do with their perception and their persona. They have to make it look good. Who the fuck is gonna? I'm not about to. You
got
look like
to.
me. You look like me. Why the fuck am I gonna buy music from you? Why am I gonna ascribe to be you? Why am I gonna want to listen to you? You popping your shit and you talking about you so much better than me, but you look like me. You got everything that I got. You doing everything that I'm doing.
We see it on a smaller scale with just
Come on
local
now.
people. So
That's what I'm saying. So why are we expecting it to be so much better for her? And you got so many siblings, and everybody looking at her. Are any of y'all working for me? Are any of y'all helping me maintain
and
it?
as much as I
I'm sorry.
agree with that, and as much as
That's crazy.
believe what I just said, I still believe that if y'all come from rats and roaches, it is a certain level.
It is a certain level.
of figure it out now. I gave you enough.
Right.
I gave you a shovel to
that-
dig
that-
yourself to
I
fuck.
don't
But
really
you're not
think-
obligated to even do that.
You're not obligated, but I
feel like-
there's
I
no
agree.
way
You said off of your
I'm worth
connection,
$5 million,
sure,
and I don't get, like, if my sister or my brother, their problem their issue, their small ass issue in a
But it's always gonna
is
be
they
a
don't got
small
car.
ass- it's gonna always
Man,
be
I'm
a
about to get
small
on a
issue.
fucking
So what if I
Mercury,
give
call
you
it a
this
day.
money, you
It's
fuck
gonna
it off,
always
and you
be a
make
small
everything
issue.
worse?
Now that
That's
car,
fine.
that
And
car
now
need
you gonna
this.
keep coming back to me.
That's
Exactly.
fine.
I
What
put you
I
in
feel
the
like
Benz
I'm
because you don't want to
obligated to
keep
do-
getting in a fucking Malibu, and now this Benz got fucking $700 problems.
You don't have to give her no
You're gonna be
Benz.
looking at me for.
You don't have to
But
give her
that's
no
what she's
Benz.
talking about. She's saying I'm going out here walking and getting in a Malibu, and everybody
feel
know
like
I'm
that's little
GloRilla's
sis.
sister.
Oh, that's wild.
Yeah.
My
So
thing-
what do you expect me to put you in a fucking what? Range?
Listen,
What do you
if
want?
you don't have a car, get them a car. If they don't have a hot place to stay,
No.
provide them.
What are you gonna do to maintain
A
that?
small crib.
Kyrie,
ahead.
because you went already. So I want to. Me and China pretty much on the same side. I'm not on in the fence with mine. I feel like if you are blessed enough to make it, you definitely want to make sure that you can help, you know what I'm saying, as much as you can. But your first obligation is to make sure that you are set
agree
for
with that.
life.
I 100% agree.
So
I said
until
that. I agree with
until I am set for life, you got 11 siblings. First off, that was irresponsible for my mother and my father to continue to have that many kids and we poor. No, for real.
And what
facts.
number is Glow?
Come on, man.
I'm
like
supposed to
6 or
provide
7
for all
kids.
y'all. Get the fuck out of here.
First off, my parents was irresponsible enough to have that many kids in a poor condition, and now that I made it, I'm obligated to help these niggas out. No. So what I'm the type of nigga that'll do, I like to. You can give a nigga a fish, but he gonna come back. And you could teach a man to fish, he gonna eat forever.
Well, that's what I mean.
So what? Dang, I ain't hear you say it, but it's my turn to cook. So what I would say is like, boom. All right, fam. I'm not really with the handouts, but let's get you into some type of school. Like any type of interest that you in. You see, I'm doing this rapping shit. I need a photographer. I mean, I need somebody that can, you know what I'm saying, do anything. I'm not giving you no handouts, but what I can do if you go to school for this, I'm putting you in the best of circles. Right. I'm rubbing you in the best of elbows. I'm bringing you, but I'm not just like LeBron to me was the realest nigga. He made sure all his niggas was on, but they had to work and earn that shit.
I agree.
Because LeBron would have been paused. He would have been drained. Like, that's, you know what I'm saying. People, man, I seen on a smaller scale. Like I promise you, like my family ain't have much, but if you know if you got any money, niggas will borrow and ask like
all day.
Just
it's
because
still,
you think
after they think you lost it, they gonna keep asking
just
you.
because they think you got it, bro, and that's unfair for that person. Now that person can go be stressed out, not focused on their mission, not focused on their bag, not focused on what they need to do. Now her album flopped, the next one sucked, the next one. Now she's one bad album away from being back. Like she ain't did shit.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? How dare you? And then first off, this is my thing. Taking shit to the net is automatically a violation. A violation. Once you take anything
That's a burn bridge.
I don't care if I don't care if you call me 1 billion times. If you take that shit to the internet, don't call me 1,000,000,001. Because I promise you, you ain't got to ever worry about me picking up.
she burned that bridge.
And GloRilla responding the way she did lets me know that like, oh, I ain't even fucking with you.
I'm just washing my hands with you.
That's when she would have shown me a bunch of texts like, hey, I've been hitting my like, because she took it there. So if she would have took it to there like, hey, I've been hitting my sister up like, hey sis, I just graduated nursing school. You know what I'm saying? Is there any way that you can put me in a facility? You know what I'm saying? Like whatever, like you know what I'm saying? Or sis, you know what I'm saying? I'm into stage management. You know what I'm saying? Is there anybody you can help me? You know what I'm saying? Let me set up your next concert. Niggas ain't, you just looking for Hannah. She got the bread, and what the first thing she went to do with this shit? She went to flexing on Instagram with this shit. And we know you broke. So that just shows you, like, that shows how fucked up we know you was just on this bitch asking for money. And now you got a couple dollars. The first thing you gonna try to come to do with us is to flex on us.
And that shows a clear example of why Glo ain't fucking with her.
That shows me, right? Like, we, sometimes just because it sound bad, and we don't know them people's
story.
Know
her people.
You know what I'm
she know her family.
I knew off top when she said it's 11 siblings, bro. You not cool with all 11. There's no way all 11 of y'all. First off, the first 3 or 4,
they don't even fuck with you.
They born way before you, so y'all don't even have that type of relationship. So you probably cool with maybe 3 at max that you really tight with. You know what I'm saying?
Probably 5, 7.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe 5, but at some point, people still grow up and have their own life.
Yeah.
So if I try to help out my brother, now my brother got 2, 3 kids, and my other brother got 2, 3 kids, and my sister got like, damn, you know what I'm saying?
I'm just providing.
GloRilla will be having her own story in about 3 years about how she went broke, and
they ain't gonna be nowhere to be found.
Nothing that we can be saying.
God willing.
No, God willing.
No, I'm saying she would be if she, you know what I'm saying, if she was handing her shit out like that.
I can completely understand that. I mean, from what you was saying. Like I was saying, like if a person is in a situation where it's like, oh, I just need this. Okay, well, I know what your situation is, so let's work on getting you this. And this on a small scale, I feel like if you are awarded that situation, then you probably should be the one to help them with. Not saying giving it to them, but help them get to another point. It's nothing. I feel like I ain't gonna say it's nothing, but you could, like, you are awarded that position in the family. Like, for example, like my mom go through this, like you said, on a small scale because she not Glo, but she deals with it all the time. I feel bad for her because she's always asking. People are always asking her for something.
Or think she got it.
And she is literally, God chose her to be the one because I promise you the patience that she have, I wouldn't have the same one. I'm the asshole of the West, I'm telling you. So it's like, because after a while, if I don't fuck with you, it's like, nah. Like, my mom is a forgiving person. She's so I feel like at the end of the day, I'm an older brother. So in my mind, I literally think about like, I would make sure if I got cut $5 million right now, I'm literally thinking about
$5 million ain't even $5 million.
No, it's not. It's not. Like, I'm just thinking about like if I get a lump sum of money that is
do the math right now. So what you giving?
I'm okay. That's a good question.
Mom's off top.
Mom's off top. I think.
See
that's something you got to think about.
You know why? Because
wait. Can I put a caveat on or ask if there's a caveat?
Let me ask.
Do people know how much I made? Do people know how much I got?
Oh, I don't think that matters, do it?
I think it fucking matters.
No, why it don't matter? No, why it don't matter? Because we don't know how much Glo got, but it looks like you got it. So that's all that matters.
Let's just say 5.
So all that they know is that China is doing fucking great.
Okay, so is we talking about my situation, or we talking about in Glo's situation?
Just you as a person.
Okay,
yeah.
I got $5 million. I'm giving mom a meal, or I'm spending.
So now you're at 4 meal.
So I'm giving like mom a house, or if I don't give mom a meal, I'm at least spending half a meal on a house or something of that sort to make sure she good, house and car.
So are you giving her a meal, or are you buying her a house, or are you doing both?
I'm not giving mom a meal. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm
So
gonna
you
give her
buy
like
a
half a
nice
meal,
house.
like half a meal.
Half a meal.
Siblings.
So 500 million.
Like 50,
500,000.
like 50K each or something.
Okay.
50 to 100. Like,
So we done seen niggas ball with a lick.
if you can't take
Niggas that had
100K and do
You
something
said
with
100.
it,
So we doing 100K.
I'm talking about all my siblings. Yeah, 100K.
Okay.
If you can't do something with
So
that,
that's
I don't know what to
500K
tell you.
total. How was that total?
That's it. At that point, nigga, we up.
It's like
Everybody.
an M, I think.
And I'm
if you
cool with that.
counting.
I'm cool with that.
So said.
I'm cool with that.
Okay. Said that he ain't getting nothing like that.
What you doing in that situation? You got just a brother.
See, here's the thing. It's like
You got one sibling.
I know. No, I got other half brothers and
bye.
sisters, but I just
We in there too.
I feel like it's hard to put a number on it because I feel like whatever I give, I don't think that'll be the end all be all of somebody asking me for
course.
shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That don't matter though. I don't give a fuck what a motherfucker gotta
That
ask
don't
me
matter
for.
to you.
It sounds so
I'm
good, right?
Regardless,
now,
and then like your mom, like, you know, they took me
I'm
to
gonna
my
say,
son.
you
So
know
you be
they
like,
going-
oh my, what you gonna be like? No,
I'm gonna be like, when I give you this, you just gotta make sure you take care of property
that
tax.
sounds nice. You know how many times
I'm
that
gonna
people
make sure that every other
Kyrie,
year.
you too nice of a person. They gonna be like, man, bro, I took the investment that you told me about.
Exactly.
That
The
you
taco
showed me.
truck, the
You
taco
told me
truck.
listen to you. You said listen to you this time, and I listened to you, and that shit failed. But
I'm not that nice.
So you gonna leave them? Hey, you know, you listen to your advice. You said this is what you should do, bro, and this shit
I'm
ain't
gonna
go
set
right.
you up, and if you can't fly from there, I'm a nigga that believe in giving a motherfucking wings to fly.
So
and
Kyrie,
if you
Kyrie
cannot
brother
figure
go
out-
viral.
I don't
he
want that
homeless.
responsibility,
Kyrie
bro.
brother go
I don't want that
viral.
responsibility.
He's
I'm
homeless,
fine.
calling you out like, hey, Kyrie hasn't helped me. I'm on the streets.
And you know what I would do?
He gave me $50,000
I
10 years ago.
I gave him $100,000.
10 years ago.
Told him to fly. He
10
didn't
years
fly.
ago.
I don't know what to tell you. Everybody, some people don't have the chance to get $100,000 up front to fly. So I gave you that. But guess what? Like you said, I got a job for you. You want to come? But I'm not giving you another 100. Like, I mean, what the fuck is we talking about? I don't like at that point. I don't have to give you shit.
If you
but
get
I
more,
do feel like I'm obligated to make sure you are something.
If you make another $5 million, do we give them another 100,000?
Yeah, probably.
Or depending on what they do with their life.
Yep.
You don't know. You don't know.
I don't.
You just giving it out.
I'm not. Listen, it depends on what they do in their life. Honestly, if I had something set up, I'm like the Wayans. I'm always putting my brothers in.
But see, the Wayans working though.
But that's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, I'm going to always be like, unless you, like you said,
You gotta
I
bring
agree with
something to me,
You
yeah.
have to bring something to the table, and then we are going to eat. I'm like that in general.
I agree.
I'm bringing
But it's always
any of
a
my
leech.
niggas,
It's always
any of my
somebody's a leech.
family into the fold, but you have to work.
I agree.
I think, like I said, I don't really got a set number of what I would do because I feel like I could say whatever I want all day, and then till that bread is in my hand, I'll be like,
listen.
I can't
Hey,
have
look,
my
man.
hands
I'm
and
too
not-
real, and I want to make sure my nigga. If any of my people, this how I know if I'm ever on. If you fuck with me, because you would listen to this episode. Listen, boom. Mom Dukes, straight. She
Yeah,
has
of course,
never
yeah.
sister, straight. Baby mom, straight. My daughter, straight. After that,
it's getting real.
y'all, we having the best cookout every year at my house. That like that bitch gonna be so lit. I'm giving away shit for the kids, book bags, school clothes, haircuts.
You might even get a couple dollars.
Jay,
All
I'm
that.
with you. That's what I'm saying. That's period.
I'm doing that shit. It's gonna be some of it's gonna be a tax write-off.
No, real shit.
Jay Summer Bash.
Yeah.
You gotta come
Right.
to me though. I'm not flying you out. You find your own way down here, and when you get down, everything taken care of. Food,
Yeah.
you ain't gotta worry about nothing.
Facts.
But that's once a year,
Yeah.
and I don't know when I'm gonna do. That's probably.
He gonna switch it up every year.
Halloween.
We gonna do Christmas, right?
I want to commit. I'm a Christmas guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking about my niggas like that. Kyrie gonna have to come, so that's kind of weird. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, let's do something different. But overall, like I'm big on like boom. I'm not going back. I know I'm not
feel you,
going
bro.
back,
Yeah.
because I know I would not be able to sleep at night.
I promise.
Right, knowing what I had.
I remember
I'm so
what.
glad I
Yeah.
gave that guy $2 million just because, like,
promise.
man, fuck that, man. I would be.
Yeah, that
And where they at when you
Sebastian
at that
Telfair
point?
just
I
Sebastian
promise.
Telfair just told that story how
T-Pain.
broke he is.
Man, look, a cousin ain't got shit coming from me, bro. I swear to God.
Cousin ain't got
I swear
shit.
to God.
Besides the cookout.
I
Pull
swear
up,
to God.
cuz.
Like, I would give
All
you
the- we
opportunity.
drinking, we smoking.
I know a nigga
It's
that
gonna be a good
can
time.
do that for you. That's what's up. Just come, you can pull up where I'm at. You can use me as a,
I'm a resource.
I'm a
Yeah, for
resource,
sure.
but I'm not.
Any good ideas, like I'm anything
But we
like
talking
that.
siblings. I agree. 100%
I'm not
with you.
retiring nobody.
We talk about
Man,
siblings.
what?
We talk
I don't
about.
give a fuck.
So your mom.
I'm not retiring nobody.
You gotta keep. She's trying to keep everybody humble.
I don't give a fuck. I'm not retiring nobody because don't nobody do what I do. Don't nobody is there for me like I'm there for me, and I know what it looks like on the other side. So no, I'm not fucking retiring nobody. Yes, I'll bless people if I fucking feel like it, if I'm moved to, but I'm not fucking retiring nobody. I'm not giving nobody the sweet life.
But if you come up,
who the fuck gave me? I don't give a fuck.
Listen, if you come up, God shows you to be the one.
And God teaches you how to work with others, not work for others, and not become somebody else's fucking pack mule, slave, or way out.
I don't think that.
No.
She can still bless people. I don't have to,
Like I said, I will bless people. I'm very generous. I do stuff all the time, and if I had more, I would give more because that's just how God created me. But I would never retire nobody. Like I said, I know what the fuck it is, and I know what it looks like, and I've seen people who've had money. My uncle was an NBA superstar. Like, seriously, I see where the fuck he at now, and it's not the best place ever. I know what it looks like to watch somebody bless people with everything they ever wanted and give them everything, the shirt off your fucking back. Yeah. Like, and where they at when you don't have it? Man. Where they at when people are speaking bad on your name?
Shawnee, you know how I look at it? And I swear to God, this is how I live my life. Like, I don't continuously be like, oh, they didn't do what I did.
I'm not gonna sit there and do it with every judgment I am, but what I'm not gonna do is sit here and say what I would do all this shit for others when I know I am not. Me speaking for me, I'm not going to do that because I know that's not how it's gonna look. So like Jay said, I'm gonna make sure I'm cool. I'm gonna bless you if I feel like it, if I see fit, just like I do with my money now. Like, I don't need every single dollar I make off of my check.
So let me ask y'all a question now.
No.
Shoes on the other foot.
No, I'm not doing it.
Shoe on the other foot. You and GloRilla's sister case. Like, how do you feel if your peoples get put on?
I always feel like if one of my peoples get on, because I always thought about this, like, Bone, what if Kyrie actually make it? Like, no, for real. Like, I always thought about this. Like, what if any of my niggas or like any of my peoples that make it in life?
Yeah.
Man, it's a blessing. Like, I promise you, I would never be like, man, like, fuck that nigga or fuck, like, they ain't never like. Anything that person do for me, man, like, it's a blessing.
It's a blessing.
Exactly.
I just would never speak ill. I mean, personally, again, I don't know. Like, it's me today where I'm at in life. Now, shit can go wrong.
Nigga get fired from his job.
Right.
And Kyrie on Instagram, like, with an Ace of Spades bottle, like, that nigga Jay going right on live, like, all right, y'all, I really don't do this, but it's been going too far.
You know what I said? Episode 267. Right. But I mean, no, I really feel like, man, just you got to take it on the chin. If you really fuck with that person before they blew up, they will. It's
a genuine, yeah. It's a genuine, yeah. Absolutely.
They will not leave you out to dry. Of course, again, like how we all set our stipulations, we wouldn't take from that person. But if you a good person, and like I said, all my cousins, we got a really good relationship. Like the ones that that I fuck with. But I think we all kind of got like an unspoken. Like if we get rich, like nigga, don't think like
shit's
like, you just own like you own, like you know what I'm saying. Yeah, like that Drake concert that you missed that year, cuz you going to that. You know what I'm saying? I know you going to that. Yeah, I know you know what I'm saying. But don't think like nigga, you getting into like you getting a mansion too, like
type shit. Yeah. I mean, if I'm in that situation, I mean, I'm happy for whoever that's in that situation. Mm-hmm. I'ma still be, I'm gonna try to still be myself to them. Meaning that
try. I
mean, like if you're accepting of it, because you might.
I might be talking to niggas crazy.
Niggas be projecting like fuck.
I might be talking to niggas crazy.
I like, man, ain't gonna do nigga like me. What he did Craig Mack.
You trying to eat? All right.
I mean, we can go to Popeyes. Other than that, right?
Nigga, say how much you need.
I'm been like said, nah.
God damn, you keep asking me. Here.
All I said was where you want to eat at, nigga.
I made that nigga with old boy with Rico. Do your thing, man.
Right. I'm gonna see you later, though.
No, but my thing
is, now, motherfucker.
I'm saying I say if anybody in my people like don't turn different on me, and we'll still have a good relationship. I ain't never gonna cheat you. I ain't
gonna promise you nothing, but
listen. Look, if I ever get this, listen.
I'm definitely blessed. I'm not gonna be one of them niggas that's lying and say that I'm not gonna be a little different. I'm gonna be a little, because I mean at the end of the day, I ain't trying to deal with everything, but. I still feel like the core. I'm still.
I think arguments will be a little different. Like, I have money, you don't. Shut up, talking to me.
Did you make good decisions? No.
On this level.
If you arguing with your nigga though, your nigga know how to say something that'll still hit your ego.
Exactly.
So it's like
wrap this shit up, man. Wrap this shit up. I don't gotta deal with this.
Throw your metal ass card on the table.
But still can't get a bitch.
Okay. Nah, I mean, I feel like I ultimately, but I feel like God put certain people in positions like this certain kind. Some people you those aren't the niggas that's going to be
Always be the
humble.
ones that
They're going to be fucked up.
Yeah, give them like
feel
5-10 years, they fuck the money up.
Exactly.
Personality wise, I feel like if I was ever rewarded that from God, I feel like I would know how to handle it with the people I'm dealing with. I wouldn't be too crazy.
I really always thought about if I was to get there, I would give like, but I would not give. This sound fucked up. I would be giving back to like not necessarily my peoples, like people that really like need it and doing shit.
Exactly.
For real though, just
No, I'm
because
dead
How rich
serious.
we talking about? I mean, like, let's say 20 M's.
I don't care.
throw them up.
If I'm at 20 M's and my grandma is safe.
Okay, like yes, but like it's
My
like
first
certain
grade
people
teacher
when you know that they when you know that certain people are just gonna fuck off and just make their life even
Yes.
worse. I'm not fucking fueling no
You know
bullshit.
what, consciously,
I don't care how much
know.
I can have Bill Gates money. I'm still not feeling
Yeah,
your bullshit, baby.
I think Jay had
'Cause
learned.
you can make a book
Yeah.
off of my name. Just got to put the effort in.
Yeah, I think Jay-Z,
Right?
somebody was telling the old story about like when Jay-Z went back to like his hood, like the family, like a little, like a little dinner with the family and shit. And like he's sitting in the living room and like his cousin come up with like a business idea, like, bro, our thing is 20,000. He was like, no.
Of
No.
course.
Absolutely
No,
not.
but you're gonna get that because people like now you're in this situation where you can kind of make
course.
something. And
Yeah.
I'm thinking,
And that's how you go, bro.
but that's why you got to be choosy when you
I'm
come
gonna have
back.
somebody walk around with
be
me the whole
choosy.
time.
Yeah.
As soon as I go to my family functions, no.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Tell them
No.
I said no.
By
Tell
the
them I
way,
said
look,
no.
I'm gonna make one announcement while I'm here. I love all of y'all.
Yeah.
Don't ask me for shit.
No, that's exactly what I'm saying. I love all of y'all, and no.
Yeah, y'all Christmas gifts will be
You
lit.
see
You
this
know
nigga
what
right
I'm
here that I'm with? His job is to make sure that none of y'all ask me for shit.
Don't ask me.
So
for
don't
nothing.
come up with no. Can I get a?
If I get 5
if I
ask
just-
me's,
I'm
I'm
gone.
leaving.
Right.
Five ask
I'm
me's.
not
So we got
even
4.
gonna
So look,
start.
so we got 4. We all use.
got 4.
We all.
about to
You
say,
said.
I'm
You said.
giving you
Look,
3.
your idea was smart. So you go
Right.
first.
Wait, the baby count.
We're
The
gonna
baby-
presentation with the presentation.
Right. The presentation. You got the thing, so we can put it on the screen.
They're already
Your son had
talking
to go
about it
with
as
you.
soon as the day starts. They're already talking about it as soon as the day starts.
Exactly.
Yeah,
They
exactly.
talk about it at breakfast. They're like,
That's how
okay,
you gonna ask,
so
how you gonna ask,
exactly.
bro.
No, you need to be the one to ask
Let's
because,
use
like you
the
said,
best.
you
Why
exactly.
y'all playing? I swear to God, like it's so funny. This whole shit with Glow. It's like in a way, this shit happened with my own family, with my mom's.
I
bro.
know that's what I'm
believe it.
saying.
And it's so
I can
crazy because
tell.
it's like to a degree, her heart is so amazing. It's like one of them things where it's like I be like, Mama, no. And it'd be like, and I be seeing it from
You
a
be
mile
seeing, like, the
away.
bullshit
I be
from
like,
it.
That's
Mom,
why
I'm
I'm
so-
Sometimes I'm gonna be
trying
having
to
to
train
call me
my
like,
little
am I
mom right
wrong?
now.
Am I wrong for?
But-
I'm like, no.
Yeah, no.
Tell them no.
And then tell them why is you? What?
Why you even?
Because I'll be like, you a better woman than me. Because at the end of the day, like, damn.
Yeah, for
Y'all
sure.
just
And
start
you's a
being
better woman
stern
than me
with
because I'm
these
not a
moms.
woman. But like, I'm
telling
just
you.
saying, like,
You
it's
gotta
like.
whoop them. You gotta whoop these moms. They don't listen.
they
You
don't
gotta,
listen.
You can't even
They would
be
definitely
soft
do
on them.
100%
You
the
gotta
opposite
you
what
gotta
you
literally
ask.
you can't ask them to do shit. You gotta tell them they are your kids now. I'm re-parenting your parents is real.
Shit, I ain't my
We
mama's
have parents
daddy.
that need to be. You're not their
My mama
fucking
ain't gonna have
dad.
no damn daddy.
You're not their dad, but you need to be an authority figure because they don't know how to listen. I swear these parents
I
don't
feel
know what
older,
they're
they
doing.
get
I
worse.
am.
I swear they be
I
acting
am-
stupid.
listen, I am
I'm
the
like,
one
Mom,
that has to talk to
say
my mom.
no.
I am
I don't
the-
want to hear it. You need to do this.
At this point, y'all
You-
know.
you
Y'all
did it
can
with me?
tell I'm the one that have to talk sense to my
Yeah.
mom. At this point, I'd be like, Mom, like, why would you? And she'd be like, you don't think? No, hell no.
Yeah, but it's funny because they were the same people. I feel like at least in my case, you're the same person who's instilled these same ideals in me. So
Right.
now I
Yeah,
gotta like
yeah.
it's like now I gotta reteach
Yeah.
you
Right.
whatever it is the fuck you
They
had
fucking
learned
forgot
before.
what you told me.
Come on now, and
don't-
I'm gonna do it
yeah,
every time. I'm gonna
most of
put
the
belt
time-
to ass every
Yeah,
time.
most of the time they don't live by what they say anyway. They just
They don't,
They give you
though.
good advice.
But
Like,
they
yeah, but
tell
I'm
you to,
gonna
right.
do what I
Don't
say.
right, do what I say and not as I do.
Real quick.
So I was about to say, quick,
Before we
ask a
move on.
question. We all had a little rap.
Oh, it's okay.
I just want real quick. I want to get this up. We
Yeah,
all
let's
had a
do that.
little. I ain't gonna say we all, but most of us, so we from you know what I'm saying, from the hood or whatever. Fuck it, we all kind of had one of the rap, sing, something. We all had a name. What's the name you gave yourself
Adrenaline.
as a rapper,
Adrenaline.
as a singer? Adrenaline.
Adrenaline.
I'm not mad at that.
My middle name is Lanice, so it was adrenaline. Lynn with the
I'm not mad
Lynn.
at that.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at that.
What
Damn,
genre?
I'm over here
what
telling my
what
little
genre
shit.
was that? Was that rap, rock? Was that punk? Like, what was that?
It was alternative.
Yeah, I was thinking
R&B,
that. I can see that.
I
rock.
could see that being a name.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fire.
Like it's me, Adrenaline.
Adrenaline. My name is Lights. I want to see my name in lights.
I'm about to rap.
Adrenaline concert hit it.
I don't have a name. I
Y'all
ain't
would've
gonna lie.
loved it.
I was better at freestyling more than writing. I did have a phase. No, for real though. I did. Like, we used to have phases in school where niggas like used to rap against each other and
Yeah.
shit. I could freestyle, but whenever I try to write some shit, and you
Came
look
out
at that
ass.
shit's terrible. I'm like, and then also we were saying earlier, like, man, I knew I wasn't gonna be a rapper because I can never get a good name. Like my rap name, J Money or some shit.
I mean, J Rock.
It was a nigga named J Money though. That rapped.
And I never like felt it. Like you got to be confident.
Yeah.
And it's like then it's like you like start hearing other rapper names. Like damn, I ain't think of that one. That's such a good one.
That's actually a good one.
Yo,
Yeah.
ASAP Rocky
21
is a good
Savage
rap
is
name.
right there.
Like I always thought ASAP Rocky was a good.
That's a good name.
That is a
I
good
think
one.
because ASAP as the collective
That's
was
it, you know, that was
good.
hard. Yeah, that
So
was
whatever you
hard.
put after ASAP was low key gonna kind of be
think
hard.
Some names hit.
Except Yam sound like a hard name too.
That's what I'm saying. It's low-key didn't matter.
Ferg, it's fire. I ain't gonna lie.
Who
They
else?
could put ASAP Chine, you know,
I don't know how Lil Uzi Vert worked, but it works.
ASAP Vert.
Yeah, that's that. What was yours?
I had
Go ahead.
I had two. I had one that was one was Chills, and then the second one was
You're
second one was
annoying.
Forrest Gates.
It's
Gates?
Forrest Gates, yeah.
Oh, Kevin Gates' brother.
Forrest.
This nigga was Antonio Gates' little brother.
This nigga
I
did
told
like-
myself,
I was like 21.
Now listen,
Forrest Gates.
21.
I told myself I wanted like a first and last name. I was just sitting there like,
That's
yeah,
cool.
Forrest Gates.
So you trying to make a hold up different name?
a whole
I like
different
it
name.
though. I like it though.
I'm nothing.
Like Frank
I'm
Ocean.
so
had
So,
a-
I
me,
would've
looking
clicked
back on it, I was like,
I would have never clicked on Forrest
Forrest
Gates.
Gates. I'm
yeah,
nothing.
Forrest Gates.
I mean, it could work. Maybe if it wasn't with you, if it was
Yeah.
like somebody else, it could work. But I'm saying like I couldn't because I know you like when we was younger a little, not like that.
Yeah,
but-
it was around that time, like Walmart days.
Yeah,
like
when we was rapping and shit, I
Yeah.
heard some of the music, so I was thinking to myself like, you had to go by like Sid or something.
No, it was Forrest Gates. It was Forrest Gates at that time.
Really?
Yep.
I'm on your YouTube tonight.
Forrest Gates.
Y'all got a little YouTube video. Y'all can check it out.
I'm on your YouTube tonight.
So like Jay, I was the opposite. Like I could write the fuck out of some shit, but it was the delivery. I could write like a motherfucker, but like I was literally like, they were like, no, say that like that. I was like, damn, I'm not really saying it how you want me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I if I wrote it for somebody else, it was
Yeah.
probably a
Did you
banger.
ever get in the booth before?
Yeah. No, look, I had to like he said. I had what was my? Remember I had Bitch Mob.
Oh, the Times Square shit.
Yeah, I had Bitch Mob.
Some niggas taking off a little
That
B
was
era.
that was the little B era. And then I had before that I had I was with these niggas called GTA Gunners. This is like 9th grade, and I went by Phase, FAZE Phase. Yeah.
okay.
Face.
So Phase, and then the Bitch Mob. What was my name with Bitch Mob? It was Kyrie Irv.
Kyrie Irv.
Ooh.
I know Kyrie
I think
Irv.
that shit 2015.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Kyrie Irv.
That was- the Bitch Mob shit was pure comedy. It was just straight up, just having fun, freestyle on a hard ass beat, and then we played in the car at Walmart type shit. Like it was just a fun time thing. But
Yeah, no, that was some of the innocent times. I mean, speaking of the
Yeah.
rap game, there's the state of rap. The boy J. Cole dropped the album. Have any of us given us a listen? If so,
Yeah, I ran that back a few times.
a few times. Okay, so what?
Because I like to
they
dissect.
be on it, bro.
I gotta like dissect. I like to dissect music. I actually like to listen to shit and be like, where's a person going with this? What is
Right.
they intentions with it? The first disc, because you dropped 2 discs. The first disc is like phenomenally
Are we calling
good.
them disses?
What you mean?
Disc. Or disc,
Disc,
don't
yeah.
say
The first one I think is pretty.
Ready for beef.
I think the first disc one is phenomenal. The writing on it, the storytelling, and all that shit. He's telling a story about like how he went back to Fayetteville at the age of 29, and he's telling you like stories about like how
Damn,
people.
nigga, get away from the mic.
Right,
Man, I ain't know about that.
nigga did some coke.
Forrest Griffin.
Nigga ain't even lean the other way.
Right, but he's telling a story on the first disc about like when he went to. It's called Disc 29. He's talking about when he went back to Fayetteville at the age of 29. He's telling you the rundown of like shit that happened between since he left from New York, got signed, and all that, came back. He's telling like the rundown of like somebody that's been dissing him in the city. Just a whole. It's like a whole.
Why do we care and you that rich?
Man.
Yeah, so to his defense, I feel like because he said this album was 10 years in the making, so this album was actually supposed to drop 10 years ago. So like,
No, I'm snuffing.
yeah. So this one is actually from like the story of like when he was 29 at the time. I think he like 40 or whatever shit now.
Why would I want to hear that?
Yeah.
Because that's when Diddy
But-
was trying to kill him. Y'all don't even
That's so good.
understand. I'm dead ass serious.
All right,
Y'all
no, no, I'm
playing
gonna let
around.
Sam- let Sam rock.
Yeah, I wasn't- I
This too is kind of like I guess he went back at the age of 39. And at that point, I was just kind of like, bro, you just ODing this whole like situation, bro. I just feel like everything could have been summed up in one little, story. it's a lot of music. It's a lot of singing on it. I think he is a terrible singer.
I always hate it when he tries.
I don't like I don't like that he don't reach out to people to like get collabs and
when he did it was a success. He did that with Moray, and then, I mean, I like the song, but like it didn't translate.
I just feel like he does too much of like himself into like shit. Like, I just feel like he make all his own beats. I'm like, bro, enough of that shit, bro. Like it's too J. Cole-y for me at some point where I'd be like, you so stuck in your ways. It's like you won't change or like be a little bit progressing in your music. But like overall, like it's a typical J. Cole album.
Exactly.
It's nothing that you gonna knock your socks off. But overall, it's like it's like
Coley-oli-ol.
Do you listen to it?
No, I didn't listen to that.
Okay, so that means none of it. Okay, so
I'm sorry, y'all.
He don't even want to listen to it, but I'm gonna just say this because I'm gonna let you cook, Jay, because I know you kind of want to have us an angle on that. I literally love, and this ain't no joke. I love the way you like give artists their proper spotlight in their time to dissect what it is and actually look and respect the artistry of music, right? Wherever pocket it is, and it's not just rap because I seen you do that with other shit. I feel like you're an auditorial person. I feel like you are a music person.
For sure, yeah.
Right? You a type person that will just listen to music. You probably as a kid listen to music all the time, right? I'm not. So I feel like in that sense, I get really bored with shit like that.
Yeah.
So I'm done with that whole shit. And I'm saying that because J. Cole last album, I liked it. Or last freestyle. I mean, what is it called? Not freestyle. Mixtape. Yeah, I was just saying it was a mixtape.
Yeah.
Might
delete later.
I like that, but after I did it, I said, you know what? This might be my last J. Cole thing that I listen to because I think I'm done. I'm done with the whole, like you just said, why do you care about what is going on? Why are you putting that out? Why are you driving around passing out CDs? Why do you want to be, like, do your city fuck with you? Because it looked like you kind of be wanting them to fuck with you. Do they actually fuck with you? I mean, like, what's going on for real? Because at this point, you keep trying to make it seem like you so like tapped in where you from and you back hitting the ground running where you stumped down. But it's kind of like, ain't it life about progressing to another level? Like, where's the other level? Ain't you like married or about to be married?
I've been married for a minute, kids and all
like,
that.
Nigga,
yeah.
I want to hear something different from you, sir.
Yeah.
Like, he's an amazing rapper. He's one of the best rappers we have today. And I do not feel like I am getting anything new from him for real.
That's literally the point I'm like having with them. Is like the progression of it is like you're fine with being just a good rapper. Like, you know what I'm saying?
No, I don't think that's what I think personally said. I think he doesn't want to accept that he's a good rapper or he's a great rapper. He wants to be this artist, and then sometimes it's like you doing too much instead of just doing what you're great at. To me,
yeah.
Or developing that skill. He's trying to be a jack of all trades and a master of none. To me, like to me, my favorite album, and again, everything to me personally just kind of been a slow decline. Will be Forrest Hip Drop. Yeah,
that's my favorite album too.
So, and I know that's not fair to him to say like, give me another one of those. But I feel like nothing is really personally to me measured up. So now when I listen to J. Cole, one thing I was tired of before, and I'm definitely tired of, is him talking about he the best rapper and how he kill everybody every time he get on a beat and how he this with the pen and how, like, I'm so tired of that. It's like, you had your chance to get in there and show me what you could do, and you tapped out. The moment he did that, personally, I didn't even like Mike delete what is it?
Might delete later.
Fire project.
Didn't like it or didn't listen to it?
It took away. It took away. Because that was the first time I really tapped in a minute. Because I don't know why I had like a little, like, I think he just dropped it like randomly or some shit after the beef.
Yeah.
So I'm like, let me see what he's talking about. I want to hear what this nigga got to say. And it was a good project.
Bro, it was good.
And then he deleted the song that he dissed the nigga. So after that, I could not fuck with this album.
You want to know what's so pissed off? I was pissed off about? I was late to it. So I never.
And the diss was hard.
I never got to hear
it. Flowed right with what he was like.
Never got to hear the shit.
I think he got to kick his shit. So I lost a little bit. I'm gonna say respect because that might be a little bit extreme, but it just or J. Cole was lost a little bit. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So
you got off the train.
So now when you come back talking about the same shit, you're trying to be this underdog and how you overcame.
Too old for that,
You
sir.
dissing a nigga from back in the day that I'm pretty sure his life is way off, worse than yours. And it's just like, to me, J. Cole come up, he's like a nigga that don't got a home. Like, he don't know where.
Yep.
He's playing these fucking away games.
Thank you, Jay.
And niggas that watch where I know what I'm talking about, but he's playing these fucking away games. And it's like, bro, if you would have just developed and stayed in that pocket that he was on, where he was with that Forest Hill, but he liked to, and again, it's nothing wrong with experimenting. It's nothing wrong with experimenting, but I think he strayed too far away. All this singing and melodic shit he keep trying to do, making these beats that sound booty as fuck. One out of 10 he'll give you like, okay, I see where you're going, but for the most part, I'm just kind of off the Cole train. And it's sad because like we all agree, he's one of the best rappers, if not the best rapper. And I really wish he just focused on giving me different ways of rapping and not just sounding so much like Jake.
Yeah, and also I'm so tired of the obsession with Fayetteville. It's like
That's what I'm saying, bro.
bro, you already did Forest Hill Drive, and that's literally you standing on this old ass house in North Carolina.
How much old memorabilia?
and then it's like,
we don't give a fuck.
Yeah, then it's like, bro, you do the Fayetteville Fest, you do the Dreamville Festival every year.
I'm serious. It's like me going to Kim's and be like, I used to be like, oh yeah, that's Tower City. This is where we used to fight at. And, how many fucking times?
It's very performative sometimes, like the shit he was doing. It's like, even when he did the driving around in the old car and
turning the heat,
selling CDs.
Still working. Shit.
Yeah, like, look, bro, I came from the bottom. Look how raggedy my windshield wiper is.
You gotta push the start. Everything push the start now. Stop. That'd be different if you like, you know what I mean? Like, you are rich. You put people on.
You can't shock me with the humble beginnings.
You dress like you humble beginning, but we know you're so rich. Like, come on. I always hated that about it.
Always hated
Yeah.
it.
I always hated about that. It's
so
like
corny.
you're doing it on
performative.
purpose.
Even when he did, like, maybe sometimes we're like, somebody would catch him out, like, I think over the years when he was like real quiet for like from after the beef and shit, and then like somebody took a picture of, like, J. Cole in like the park with like his headphones in writing a rap. I'm like, nigga, please go home to your nice apartment and go write your rap
nice
there.
Big ass house.
You just so happen to get caught in the park writing a rap with your headphones on, nobody coming and bothering you.
Bummy,
think,
roughy,
John?
scruffy as fuck. Don't give a fuck because I'm rapping like.
Yeah.
What you think, John?
Y'all pretty much said all of it, honestly. I just, like you guys said, it's very performative. I don't really pay attention to Cole. Not really because of just the beef, but because I don't really agree with what y'all saying. But
You don't? What do you mean?
I don't really agree with what y'all saying. I don't agree.
What's
Speak your
part? That's
opinion,
what I'm
man.
trying to hear.
I don't agree he's in the top three
I don't know
or whatever
about- I
the
don't know
fuck.
about
I
that,
mean,
man.
y'all don't have to. Like I said, I already
feel
know
you,
y'all
I
don't
feel
agree. That's fine. Damn, I didn't drop this song so many
For
times.
real.
Do too much.
Shout out to the screen protector. on that
No, for
motherfucker.
real.
Oh, whatever. Whatever. Anyway, my phone is indestructible, and I just don't agree that he just doesn't do it for me. But
Never
a lot
did,
of people
never
don't do
did.
it for me. I think he stopped doing it for me a while ago.
Forest Hill Drive.
Can't get enough.
Yeah.
Can't get
I
enough.
think that was. I think that was.
I think that was the last song I was
I,
fucking with.
I think Forest Hill Drive was his peak, and I feel like he took a small
Give me
break
some
after
songs
that.
off of that.
Love yours. Wet dreams.
Don't save her.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what dreams.
Really?
Yeah, don't.
That's
save
Forest Hill
her.
Drive? Yeah, that was the last time.
You got a couple.
He got another one.
You can always just throw that bitch on and let it just
Yeah,
kind of
Forest Hill
Yeah.
Drive is non-skippable
I
too.
don't never done this before. No.
Yeah, never mind.
That was the shit.
That was the last time.
Honestly, I mean,
but
he had
I
some
was
shit
never
after that. He had
actively
a
just
lot.
like looking for him. Maybe back when he was doing like the
was 21.
night lights and whatnot. Maybe.
Mixtape Cole was unstoppable. though.
Yeah,
Like Friday
that's
Night
where
Lights
I was
and-
like
yeah.
tune the fuck in, and
Oh
I
my
actually
gosh.
was typing in J. Cole and trying to.
See, truthfully, I believe
Yeah.
if J. Cole would have stayed on the radio hits, J. Cole, he would have actually been a lot
Like the
more
radio
popular.
hits, he wasn't really trying to make radio hits. He was just making
Yeah.
good
I hated
music.
that one song that nigga came out with. Was it Workout? That
Thank
Workout.
you.
You hated
He
it?
was saying the other day.
Thank you,
You
Jay.
know what?
I thought it was fine. I thought it was fine.
Thank you,
I
Jay.
loved it because
Yeah.
I knew
Yeah.
immediately. My own thing from it was I knew it was melodic and catchy, of course.
Yeah.
But for me,
I
it
knew what
was
he was
I
doing.
knew where the reference came from.
Yeah,
Of course.
I knew where the
I can see why
workout.
Nas
I knew
was
where the
disappointed.
workout came from. Okay.
I got something to say about that. I got something
And
to say about that.
I understand that as well, but I think me just being like a music junkie and me a Kanye fan, I knew exactly where that fucking
thought that was
shit came
cool.
from,
Yeah, I thought it was cool.
and I had to add it to my mix every time, and I was just like,
that first album
I was like, J. Cole knows good music, like he's.
And that album was amazing.
I think-
it had something, it had a lot of shit on it.
I think with me with that song, it was like I knew J. Cole from like the live mixtape days before he got signed.
Yes.
And he was rapping, ripping shit up, and then it was just so low hanging fruit. Like I don't like. What are you talking about? Work out what?
I'm talking about the radio.
Go,
I'm talking about some money.
On the flow.
I'm trying to cross over.
I'm talking
it's
about
ways
giving
to
my
do it,
label
though.
what they
It's-
asked for.
I don't believe J.
Because
Cole
I
really want to
can.
see that drop to the flow.
Can I be honest? Can I be
It's not
honest?
even him.
Oh, the nigga that hoop all day. Oh, got it.
Can I be
J. Cole
honest?
like, bitches, you don't know
You
what to
could
say.
play
Can I be
that song
honest? Y'all
in
think
so
Kendrick
many
Lamar? You
places,
think Kendrick
though.
Lamar crossed over like his whole career? Yeah, you think he didn't just recently cross over?
What you mean?
No, he's had
What you
radio
mean?
hits. He's
What you
been
mean
had
crossover?
radio
I'm
I'm
hits.
saying like where he's like white known. Meaning
Yes,
like,
he's been had radio hits.
When you get songs with Taylor
I'm not
Swift, I
saying
think
that.
you
I'm
white
saying
now.
he became white known
Even
later
the
in
songs
his
that he
career.
had with Rihanna.
And Taylor Swift and
No,
later in
no,
his
wait. When he was back on the high power era, there was a lot of white people who fucked with him in the early days, like in the early Top
I think
Dog
Damn is
Collective
when
days.
he kind of like crossed over a little
Man,
bit.
nigga came out with
If we're talking
not came out
mainstream,
with the swimming pools.
Yeah, Damn was a crossover.
That song, white people love that shit. What is that? What
I'll
is
give you
that?
that.
Drink,
Yeah.
throw up, drink. Then he came back with Poetic
Yes.
Justice. Like,
but
he
that's
pretty
what I'm.
much came into the
but
game.
that's literally
kinda.
what I'm
I don't know.
saying.
That
With white
wasn't-
fans
yeah,
in the
yeah,
white in the
yeah.
white, yes.
That one is core fan base.
If you
but
look at
I'm-
if
I'm-
you
that's
look
what
at
I'm
his
saying, like-
if you look at his early concerts, there were always an influx of white people there. There's not. I'm not
gonna speak
Yeah,
on it
and
'cause
I mean,
I don't
look at
know,
where he's
but-
coming from. He's coming from LA, where the concert scene.
I looked at it as
live
Kendrick
music
being
is
a
mostly
person
white
that was,
viewers.
I always looked at it early on. Kendrick was seemed that it was hard for him to cross over because he was very black and he black.
Nah, you go to a Kendrick concert, it's totally different.
And I believe that, but I'm just thinking like his
I
core
never
foreign
gave,
fan base was
even
very.
when he tried to do this, I'm not even saying try, but when he do his activist shit, like he still just don't really come off like super duper
Black,
black.
yeah,
like, you know
yeah.
what I'm saying? I just can't see this nigga like, you know,
'Cause he's a
I don't
kid
like
with
he
a
black,
titty.
black. Like I don't.
He's
Well
pretty,
said.
especially that second album was pretty black.
No, I'm not
black,
saying he
black.
doesn't. I'm not like I said. Even
You
with
said
that,
nigga black, I feel
yeah,
like.
you know what I'm saying. I still think white people see him and niggas say I can see him on my Sprite commercial. I can see him. You know what I'm saying?
It's not too nigga
On
probably.
Tabimba,
Yeah.
okay, the Tabimba Fly had a all right, I guess.
Yeah.
he gonna be all right, and they use it on the NBA. So I mean, I guess it is what it is. But
damn, he got a couple.
the way I look at it, and I'm talking about like before it got to Damn. But I'm gonna say like this. I just think that J. Cole was advised to do these things, and that's why he
For sure.
felt.
I think he
that's
said
why
that
he
or some
felt
shit like
that
that.
he let
Yeah.
Nas down. But I felt he went so left to it, like I'm never gonna let Nas down again. I'm even gonna do what Nas did.
You right.
Have shitty beats
You
and rap.
you might be right because
just saying, like-
even him making a song let Nas down is letting you know how much you care about.
You
know
care
what I'm
too
saying?
much,
But I
bro.
don't think
Yeah,
that's-
you care too much.
I don't agree
Oh
with
man,
that.
I think that's exactly.
You
what
think
agree
that
with
that
that.
song needed to happen?
I feel like when you are an artist, if you feel like you let one of your main artists down, that's one of the ways you get your pen off. I don't see nothing.
But I
wrong
think
with it.
after
the
that,
nigga rap like he was talking to Biggie and Tupac. For God's sakes.
but listen, but to Kyrie's, what he's saying is like after that though, it wasn't no try to make a
I'm
radio
not
hit.
saying that. I can agree with your initial point is that maybe he's leaning too far left and not trying to let Nas down. But I don't.
That's probably in the back
I
of his
don't
head
agree
all
with
day.
that point.
so
with,
true to self and not letting like the thing is, listen, like I had this point where I was making things that I like as a fashion designer. I was making, and we had this conversation before. I was making things I was like, I think it's hard, and this is what it is. When after a while, people were telling you, hey, I don't, we like this, we don't like this. I have to be able to make this and that because I have to be able to satisfy myself, but I also have to make money.
Absolutely.
So at the end of the day, he decided not to do that part. He decided to say, I'm J. Cole and this is what you get. And I think long enough, he let that go on long enough, which I'm not saying that an artist should take away what makes them the artist. But I should feel like at the end, I feel like you should still want to do radio hits. You should still want to do songs that you go outside of your norm to make you grow as an artist. And this is what we're looking at. An artist that hasn't grown in those departments. I'm not going to say he hasn't grown at all.
He might have regressed, I feel like.
I feel like he's stagnant. He's an amazing rapper in a box. That's it. And that's the part that sucks because Kendrick is not in that box. All these other people that you want to say big three, Drake's not in that box. Sir, you are in the box.
I think he's scared to be, because I think out of those three, if y'all want to count those big three, he's the one that's like looked at the most as far as like All right, what you got, Cole? Like, what do you?
To me, the best lyricist out of all.
Yeah,
three.
so
What's wrong with being if you the best out of those? If that's your if your attributes, Tennessee got a ball lineup. If your shit is 99 at being a lyricist and rapping, I don't, you know what I'm saying, and my core base looks for me to be that. Why do I got to try to make radio?
Because
the radio hit's gonna come.
Because you know why? Because you know why your lyrics are 99 and everything else is at a 20.
Yeah, exactly.
So like if you're a Vince Carter, but if you're a Vince Carter and you just dunking all day.
But his problem is because he don't let other people, I feel like, help him with this music.
Yeah.
Like I don't think there's nothing wrong with him making the type of music, but since he doesn't get people to actually help him with that type of music, it sounds like the same type of music.
You know, Nas won a Grammy with what is it called?
Hit Boy, I think.
Hit Boy.
Yeah. For that album, yeah.
And
That was his first album.
Look how long
This first Grammy.
he had to understand what he needed. Because you can rap your ass off. But them beats, that production, and all that shit that we...
Just the song making itself,
The song making. Honestly, what's his name? Big Crit. Big Crit is amazing. When Big Crit chilled the fuck out on his own production shit and let somebody help him out, he should have been bigger than he is now.
Yep.
It's certain people that, bro, like you are in your own way.
You too hands on with like a lot of your
You're
shit.
in your way, bro.
And like you too hands on with a lot of your shit. Sometimes you gotta have that second and third opinion in the studio. With it just I don't know.
I understand being an artist and being like, I ask people, even though I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want to do, I always ask people because I just want to know like what a person could think.
Yeah.
Because I know I can get in my way of thinking like, no, ain't no way. I ain't gonna Kanye myself and be like, no, this is genius as fuck. Hell no, I'm about to do this. No, I want to see what people think. And then ultimately, I'm going to make my decision. It's still my decision to make. That don't mean that you sway it. That just means that I'm open so I can say, okay, I'm gonna take these. Okay, I'm going to put it together. But I'm still going to do what the fuck I want to do. At the end of the day, I feel like those people that don't want to do that at all, it's going to compromise. I feel like those people are dangerous because, bro, all right.
Yeah.
And this is what we got. And so good luck to... J. Cole, I'm not saying his legacy or anything is fucked up. I still love him as an artist. I just feel like I'm the older I get, man. I'm married man with kids. I'm dealing with other shit. I'm actually in the process of actually getting my credit and shit good now. I want to just talk about other shit, bro.
Yeah.
That's it. I don't care about where you from. I don't care about Fayetteville.
Yeah, he actually said he was doing a Q&A last night. He was talking about how this is his last album as J. Cole. He put J. Cole in quotations. So I don't know if he doing like a...
I don't want to know Jermaine either.
Yeah. That's what I said.
You got anything else before we wrap on our last topic? Trying to fall asleep.
Yeah.
I'm not falling asleep. I just don't got nothing to say about Mr. Colio.
No, it was what we was talking about before.
We was talking about our last topic. If we make it two here to touch on. Valentine's Day is coming up. Yeah. We kind of touched on the
I am
topics.
asleep, you guys. Let's go ahead and wrap it
No,
up.
we're gonna touch on this.
Sex toys and just enjoying Valentine's Day and just the all-encompassing thing. So if you don't have a Valentine's, you don't have to turn away from this part of the segment. But do you guys feel like it's a big deal when you single for Valentine's Day? Like I feel like sometimes women make it a bigger thing.
Thank you.
Like
they just do a Valentine's. I feel like
they do. I think that's the easy way to.
I heard they be slapping pocketbooks at those, by the way.
No. Not the one I went to.
I mean, some of them.
you signed an NDA.
Huh?
You signed an NDA.
No, listen. I know. Listen, I just got married recently. I know some girls that literally like that's what they be on. That's a type.
That is
well,
crazy.
If it's
I would be a
actually
fly on the wall,
Valentine's
boy.
Day,
I got some
maybe.
video, all that. I was like, what?
I don't know.
That's crazy.
I'm not a kitty. A
pocket
cruncher.
slapper. I mean, a wallet slapper. Pocketbook. Do all that.
I don't scissor. I don't do no lady touching. I don't do that.
Mingling tacos.
Yeah, I don't do no walking tacos. That right there. I don't do no walking tacos. I'm sorry.
Okay. Said how you feeling about this Valentine's? Any plans for you? Anything you think like do that?
I'm just gonna spoil my daughter. That's pretty much it.
I do the same thing for
I'm
the
not.
for sure.
I'm not really. Nope.
My mom used to do that for me.
It's been a while for me
My
to
mom
like
used to do that for me too.
So I
celebrate.
pass it down.
Yeah, like I ain't been in a situation around Valentine's Day for like years. So usually around this time I get ready.
So do you feel any type of way?
What you mean?
Like when you're scrolling down and you seeing like
Hell
a
no.
nigga holding this bitch and like what I'm saying,
No.
Okay.
No, I usually just unfollow him.
You feel away.
I'm like, I accidentally.
I love Valentine's Day on Instagram because you get to see like who
It's so
who pregnant.
performative.
who really
It's a new word now, but it's like
it do fuck with me like when it'd be like a chick. No. Here's the thing, like when you hitting up a chick and she kind of like not really giving you rhythm or whatever, and then like you just post
found out why
you be like, this
a big ass 100 rolls from UK.
You can't see her highlight no more. Oh yeah, you know what's up. You know what's up.
No, for real. No, honestly, on Valentine's Day, they make sure they know that niggas got to see because they know that nigga that got you something know that you better post what he got.
Yeah,
so now she got to fuck up all her hoes. She got to make all her niggas mad.
She like, so she do it around the time like, let me just do it around like 6 o'clock. Like, maybe he at work or he at the gym or something.
So mad on the gram,
man. But it was so funny though. Women, not all, not all. Some women. During that time,
immediately offended.
I know.
No, I'm playing.
And I apologize.
No, I'm good. I'm playing. I might be playing. Hold on, let me see.
But like I feel like sometimes since they see so much motion on that day, they feel like they gotta show that they're not longer they got somebody. Yeah. So some women they will even get something from some nigga they know they have no interest in just so they can try to show that social media. I got something too. Like you know what I'm saying?
Show them flowers. Somebody loves me. I hate that shit.
I'm not gonna say because if you buy yourself flowers,
I was gonna say whole time I bought my own bouquet.
Man, I know a lot, and there's nothing wrong with buying yourself flowers throughout the year. Like, what's wrong with that? But I feel like if you do it just for Valentine's Day, if you do it that day just to post pictures that make it look like, you know what I'm saying, or put some long ass caption with it, like, you know, you can love yourself on these days. It doesn't matter to be loved. Valentine's Day isn't about like
those people are just as bad as the moms talking on Father's Day. Terrible.
While you're taking pictures and with that fake ass love, I'm home tonight by myself enjoying real
because ain't no nigga gonna do what I can do for myself.
Ain't nobody cheating on fake ass pictures.
Oh my gosh.
Today's the day I deleted every single picture of me and my ex from the last 17 years.
I feel so good knowing that I'm finally done with that situation.
Like, who needs a nigga when you got yourself?
All the ladies who know how to choose their self in this season.
I'm gonna say
Happy Black History Month.
I'm trying to remember single.
I've always had a bitch around Valentine's.
Yeah, I always had
somebody.
No. Honestly, I always make sure I don't got nothing around Valentine's Day. That's crazy.
Ice Cube shit.
No, I always make sure I don't got nothing around Valentine's Day. So, but now, you know, I'm be rocking with my wife before we got married. So she was.
It's a lot of pressure for being if you have a Valentine. Man,
did you do what I told you to do yet?
Every day with me, huh?
Did you do what I told you to do yet?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, how'd it go?
I mean, of course, what you gonna say? What was gonna say? No, we had a conversation.
Was she happy? Is what I said.
We had an argument. Does that answer your question?
We had an argument.
I'm happy.
We argued about how much money I'm spending, and my shoes.
Was she happy that you asked?
We literally didn't talk about it yet. So I basically did would you be my Valentine, all that corny shit.
You definitely gotta ask if she's gonna be a Valentine.
Every woman is telling me that, and I'm like,
well, Jay just said it, so it doesn't.
I think it's just a cute thing. It's just like it ain't nothing like
it's not like you gotta propose all over again.
No, I think it's not that, man.
The problem is I'm Muslim, and we not really supposed to be doing the most, and I'm just kind of.
She probably like, I am tired of that. I'm sick of it.
Now you're Muslim. No,
not to bet yourself.
Not when you were doing this.
You can smoke weed all day.
Loud in the air, but
I could be a Valentine. But the Cushman is pulled up.
No, but I feel like but something like that is just if she ain't asking for much. Like, you know,
that's small little gesture. Like, you know, women like small.
My wife don't ask for
I'm asking for much.
It's the problem is now I've set. I don't know. It's trying to be funny. I set kind of a standard to where if I do go under it, it's noticeable.
Yeah, you set the bar high, nigga.
Yeah. So if
that's why I said there's pressure on Valentine's Day. You got the Valentine.
So this year we're gonna check it out because I went under my normal, meaning that I didn't normally I would do this. I did a little this. You see how
what I need to work on. I'm being honest with myself. I need to be more like I don't think romantic is the word, but like being more, I don't know how to say it, like
intentional.
Yeah, like just not being so lazy with the gifts. You know what I'm saying?
Period.
Like doing a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll get like a gift bag with some tissue wrapper in it and have my gift in there. You know what I'm saying?
I thought you was the whole flower rose petal kind of nigga.
No, I do get my girl flowers all the time, but I just feel like damn for Valentine's Day, I feel like I should just like be a little bit more like not just giving her shit, but like you know women like the whole they like the whole thing.
Kiss her from like the forehead down to the feet.
I'm gonna do that too. Oh, you know what I'm saying?
You ever had a woman that did that for you and you be like, I'm an asshole because I didn't do none of this.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, and I feel like for my birthday, bro, I think I showed you like that. She had the whole like room and everything like laid out and stuff like that. So I was like, damn, how can I get into that bag where I a little bit more creative with my gift giving? Now maybe that's the word I'm looking like. How can I get a little bit more creative, make it a little bit more personable? You know what I'm saying? Make it feel like I actually put some thought, like, because I'm gonna put thought into it, but one extra mile with my thought. You know what I'm saying? So
you know what, Jay?
I'm gonna try to, you know what I'm saying?
You just gave me an idea because now since I went a little lower, I gotta be a little bit nastier and I gotta be a little more intentional.
Exactly, something to tap in like, oh, you heard it.
It's a little different.
I'm gonna stop in the middle row and I'm gonna just take a right to like a regular street and eat her butt in the middle. You know what I'm saying? You didn't know I was with your ass before we got to dinner. You know what I'm saying? Like dinner, you know.
He gonna pull over like, I get in the back seat. Get in the back. Say, boy, I'm hungry. Go ahead. We're already late. Right.
Is my gift back there?
You're right. What's my gift? No, it's something else.
I gotta make reservations. I mean, you know, I was trying to get a photo shoot and shit done, but I'm like, we already doing a family shoot, so I'm just kind of like, whatever. But my thing is, I agree with you. I think I just need to. I think it's about what you do more so than what you get.
How you do the presentation, something like it could be something small, but it's like, boom. I like how you just put a little bit more into it, a little thought into it. So yeah, what you thinking, Big China? Like I know certain stuff I can't say, so I'm just gonna just ask how you feeling about Valentine's Day.
What?
I'll get cussed out for saying the wrong thing.
Especially with China, boy.
I feel great about Valentine's Day.
Okay.
I'm not.
Any plans?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
With somebody or like
I am the somebody. Valentine's Day is for the woman, right?
Okay.
I am the somebody.
I thought it was couples.
Yes.
It's a couple.
No, the fuck it's not.
Valentine's Day is for the couple.
It's for the woman.
Thanks.
No, it's not.
But I think the
Yes,
man.
it
I think
is, especially in the
the man
Midwest.
also should get something too, though.
That means it's for the couple.
It's more so her day though.
You can get a dressed up piece of ass.
God
that you
damn,
been
when we gonna
getting-
get something?
That you been getting.
Sweetest
Like
Day
the
is her
nigga
day.
said at the
That's only
comedy
in
show.
Cleveland. What if I
Like
move
the
to
nigga said
What if I
at
move
the
to New
comedy
York?
show, that is what it
I
is.
will give me a
Look,
visit.
if you're a man that show for your
No,
woman
I go
all
crazy
year, all
on-
the time,
no.
yes, you should definitely give me a Browns jersey or something,
I said
motherfucker.
you should get something, but overall, you not
No.
nigga. The rose petals,
yes.
all that's about to be. It's her
I'll
day.
get
So
some like
if she
I'll
give
get
you a
some like
massage-
you're my sweetie. I've done intentional things
you got to get
before,
some
but
candy.
Right.
no, like
Goes on her desk or something, so like, hey,
if my nigga likes candy, I will get him candy. But if he doesn't like candy, he likes something else, I'll get him something else. Like a
I
bitch
just think it's
can do
weird. I'm
things,
open up on
but
the gifts, and she just like. I think you could get like a thought. Just a kind of like, you know what I'm saying. You
I
love
don't
me. You
know.
love me 20. You know,
I like
365
niggas that
days.
they get gratification from seeing me happy.
That's some bullshit right
That
there.
is
say the
bullshit for
wildest
you.
shit.
I don't give a fuck. That's fine. That
Sitting there
y'all,
smiling like,
that's why y'all are not my niggas.
She opening up something else.
That's why y'all are not my
shit
niggas. I
sometimes.
don't say the wildest shit because the right niggas get it. I've had the right niggas do the right
Oh, a
shit.
poo.
It's not about being a poo.
That is a poo.
No, it's not. Niggas know what Sweetest Day is if they from here, and on Sweetest Day I go crazy for my nigga. But I'm not about to. I like Valentine's Day is not for me. I've got a couple
What
massages
if from
before,
Atlanta?
but
He don't know
I
about
like
Sweetest
massage.
Day. What if from Atlanta? He don't know
I
about
wouldn't
What
date
Sweetest Day
him.
is?
I wouldn't date him.
What
And
Sweetest Day is?
You know what? A
I was
Google
feeling
search.
you. I was
A
feeling
Google
you.
search.
'Cause I love seeing my woman
But that
happy,
nigga
but-
munch. I don't give a fuck. That nigga munch. He
What
was
my
feeling me.
dick
That
suck
nigga
at?
munch.
The way you said it
don't-
kinda
don't
sounded
matter to me.
crazy.
I don't care how it sounds. Y'all today, do y'all not
China her villain
understand?
area, y'all. That's all.
I'm cramping right now, so I'm gonna just tell y'all what it is. And at the end of the day, Valentine's Day is for the female
I
ladies.
agree.
China-
Exactly. So shut up. So at the end of the day,
Y'all answered it. Well, I'm gonna
you
make
can
a clip about
eat
this.
a brownie
clip about
sundae
this.
off this ass. You can eat a brownie sundae off this ass. And we can go watch a movie you like after
That's
we go to
hilarious.
dinner. Like, and it is what it is. Like,
Happy, we're watching ATL.
goddamn, you see him snatching
Man,
up
it's
and talking
society
to
again.
him?
Yay.
Eat the brownie on my ass.
So yeah, like I'm excited for Valentine's Day, but like that day is for me being treated, and that's how it's been my whole life. Like I get a lot of stuff for Valentine's Day. My parents used to do it for me, and I expect if I'm messing with somebody for them to do the same. And if they're not gonna do it, I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna have a good day. If you don't set any plans the week before or the weekend before that week of Valentine's Day, I'm already setting up my own plans. I literally already have my own massage booked.
So
either
I
you
agree.
pay some more money and you go get the couples with me, or
I agree that
Or-
a man
or-
should definitely
Be
be in the process
intentional.
of treating a
Plan.
woman on Valentine's Day. But do I think it should be reciprocal and not in that same facet? Yes. It should be like a
Brownie on the ass.
It should be like either a 60-40.
You're eating the brownie off my ass. What more do you want?
It's either 60-40 or
It's my
70.
ass.
It's either 60-40 or 70-30 when men doing the more. Because we supposed to be the quarters, you know what I'm saying? So I understand that, but I think that men should be like the energy should be reciprocated in the way that men appreciate, not necessarily the same way.
Yeah, you can like rub my feet, swallow it a little bit deeper this time, like little shit like that.
Anything like
if you're not having fun doing it on the normal, then what is the point?
But you cook me a meal.
Some women that don't do that all the time.
What if I'm doing all of these things all the time?
What if he doing all those things? He still got to do extra. He has to find a creative way.
I do this shit all the time.
Let's be real. Like Cardi B said, you're not paying that bitch rent, and y'all niggas do not always be going all the way out all the time.
But just because you're not doing that,
you can't say that the nigga be doing it all the time because he don't be doing it all the time.
I do though. Like I literally now I do pay everything. I do.
I didn't say about paying you all the time. I said.
So the only way
I said it in the way that Cardi B said. In the way that Cardi stop. In the way that Cardi B had said, you're not paying them bitches rent. I was replying to Jay saying that niggas go above and beyond all the time.
I know what you're saying.
Because I'm not saying nothing about bitches paying rent. That has nothing to do with this conversation.
In my situation,
I'm saying that you're not always being the Mr. Romantic every day, 24/7, and you know you're not. You're getting fresh roses, or you're getting fresh flowers every week, and you know when the flowers are about to die, so you know when to go get a new one.
So
okay, if you're not laying the red carpet out every day, you can't say you're doing the most every day.
Let me respond. When you come to my house, there's flowers all the time. Every time you come to my house, right? They call never-ending flowers that last a year. I get her one every so often, so that way she can have a bouquet of it. I do. I got my wife how I got her. So at the end of the day, and not only that, guess what? You don't have shoes. Here's 2 pair. You don't have this. Oh, your cologne one right now. Here you go. This smells sweet. I thought about you. There's a lot of ways.
You also just said in the same breath that you could be more intentional. I'm talking about everybody's not doing what you're doing.
Should he not be loved though? If he not like, I feel like that's such a dangerous.
I want to make sure I'm
understanding what is actually.
No, but if you say niggas are gonna do it every day,
this is how. No, it ain't.
How are they doing it every day? He said it. He said it. So I'm responding to what he said.
Oh, okay. So I'm saying like. Obviously, in my situation, I live where every day we're not in a circumstance to do something romantic every fucking day, but we find the times to do it, right? But the only thing about it is like, I always ask you, in my situation, if I am doing this shit off the time, I'm literally saying I set a bar high, so I literally have to, like, I'm worried about the fact that I went lower than my bar. That means I'm coming with it. So what do you do in that situation when your man is actually coming with it, and then you think that that man shouldn't deserve something on Valentine's Day? Just a little effort on your end, even if it's not financial. Because am I looking for anything financial necessarily? No.
Yes. You're not looking for ass.
And that be the problem. They always think that's what it is. It ain't always about that.
Yeah, I'm looking for effort.
I said you're not looking for it. So what are you talking about?
So, but that's how.
And like I said, I've done stuff before, but that's not what I think of when I'm thinking of Valentine's Day. And if I'm single this year, no, I'm not thinking about getting the next person something. When that literal Valentine's Day is marketed towards getting shit for women. No, it's not. You're not getting no big ass bear for no nigga. You're not getting no big ass fucking heart thing of chocolates for no nigga.
You know why?
Are you?
We're simple. We don't need that shit.
No, because it's not marketed to y'all. It's literally not. Every kiss begins with K. All the diamond commercials are marketed towards women.
I think that's low. Listen. I understand what you're saying.
It takes a simple Google search to say what sex is Valentine's Day marketed towards, and it will tell you every day that it's a woman.
Right. It would be marketed because a lot of times the women are going to shopping. They are the ones going out to do certain shit. They are saying, I want this or that. I want you to buy me this. And then we have to court women. So at the end of the day, we as men a lot of times are graded off what we can provide. So yes, of course we got to bring something to the table.
So what are we talking about in 2024?
So in that 2024, I'm talking about. That's why I said if we go back to what I said in 2026, effort. I need your effort. That means that on Valentine's Day, I should be getting something. I'm not saying it has to be a Valentine's.
I agree that you're both making great points. If we wasn't in Ohio and there wasn't a Sweetest Day, I would feel.
I don't celebrate that shit. We do not celebrate that shit.
That's you.
That starts you because I make sure
Sweetest Day go crazy up here.
Yeah.
You know how many people make bank on Sweetest Day?
Let me finish my point though. I don't know, bro. That's you letting it be like that. Because again, on Sweetest Day, I guess my.
Why can't we just do both Valentine's Day?
You can. That's how how you choose to
And
celebrate
that's what I was
it.
saying. If it's outside of Ohio, I feel like I get what you're saying. Like traditionally, it should be a couples thing. You know, that's the day where we love the fuck
about love.
We should
Yeah,
love
it's
the
a
fuck
love
out
day.
of
Love
each
day.
other. The
Yeah,
world shout out,
absolutely.
the world shout out. And that's the day I showered the fuck out of you with how much I love you on
Exactly.
this day.
It's effort.
Here,
It's
Bethany,
effort day
however
all
y'all like
across
to,
the board.
however your love language is, whether she wants something, you want something, whatever it is, I don't think it's a one-way street.
Exactly.
But that's if you're outside of Ohio. To me personally, if there is a just my person, if
I
there
know,
is
I
a
get it.
holiday where a man is shown that this is the day where I show my man, this is your fucking day. I love my king. From 12 a.m. to 12 midnight, this is your day.
birthday.
If that is the day, no, that's a whole nother day. Because I get that too. And my birthday's in October, so I get
and you
both.
should get it too.
So if you have that situation where a man gets his day, I don't think there's nothing wrong with when it's Valentine's Day, babe, this is for you. And then if she's
Nothing
still,
wrong with
and if she
it.
really a real one, she's still gonna be like, fuck,
babe,
it's
I
still your
got
day. I
you.
still got you
Exactly.
something or did
Yeah.
something for you. So it's all
I
about
can see that.
that.
I can
You know what I'm
see that,
saying?
yeah.
But
I guess we would just talk like I said, and you're right. I guess it's how you do it. I mean, because like I said, Sweetest, I don't consider that. So it's like when we have a love day, we celebrate the love both ways. So like you said, but like Sweetest Day, me and Isha both be like, what the fuck is it? Like we don't consider that shit. That's just another day. It's like fucking Memorial Day or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
I don't play about my sweetest day. I wish a motherfucker
I
would.
thought you was about to say something about Memorial Day.
Right.
That's grilling on Memorial
No, for real, I was
Day.
like,
You don't play with my
low-key,
meat on the grill.
I don't play about this grilling shit.
I really thought you was about to go in on Memorial Day.
it's
I was
just-
like, what was you about to
or,
say?
You know, I ain't gonna say Veterans Day because obviously that's important. But I'm saying it's just like it's just a day. Like we don't give a fuck.
An
so
office day.
It's one of them things. It was like Valentine's Day. It just go both ways. A lot of times I do a little bit more because I understand it and I'm fine with it.
Me personally, I'm not always 100% looking. If I'm with somebody, I'm not 100% looking for like to be showered with. I'm not really a gift receiver anyway. I don't really
Facts,
like.
same too.
Me personally, I have expensive taste, so I be looking for shit.
Hey.
I buy my own shit.
Hey.
Yeah.
But most of the time, like
Same.
I feel like
Spending time
Valentine's
together.
Day is kind of like it's about love. So it's not necessarily like the gift giving, but just showing like appreciation to like
Effort,
who you messing with or
love.
whatever. So like if it's something like that can be reciprocated, then like I'm fucking with it. But like I'm not doing the whole like here's this, here's that, here's that, here's that. Happy Valentine's Day, and then it's like that's the end all be all.
See you later.
Yeah, like
Get it. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I respect it. So we're gonna wrap it up. At the end of the day, I want everybody to have a good Valentine's Day, whether you receiving, giving, all that. Just show that love and give it to the people. Because honestly, look, you don't know. We don't know when a person is gonna perish from this earth, man. Show them love. Even Valentine's Day don't gotta be just for a couple. Like Jay, I think you said. My mom used to give me Valentine's Day underwear every year.
Man.
Like it used to be like some kind of Valentine's Day themed underwear. And honestly, as an adult, bro, I think about that a lot because I'd be like, my mom
You remember that
gave
stuff.
me that, and it just I don't know what it
At
did
that
for me,
time.
but I was appreciative of that. I knew every year I was gonna get
That
a
was
pair
something.
of socks, some draw, something.
Yeah.
I was always tapped.
I
Yeah,
never
period.
felt unloved on that day.
Yeah,
And
absolutely, yeah.
I
And
feel
that's-
like that could be a thing, you know what I'm saying? Because even though it's a day for it's a lovers, it's a day for love,
Love.
overall.
Yeah. That's
so
how I look at
I
it,
feel
Jay.
like, and I think I'm gonna do something for my mom this year because she like not nothing
Same.
big. Like I just like you know what I'm saying? Because my
Same.
mother's single and I don't know, she getting older, so I just always give her flowers, something
Same.
like
Yeah.
that. Like you know what I'm
Same,
saying?
Jay.
You are loved on this day, and
You
did that.
cooking today.
You made me feel like when I was a little one that shit. This day would never make me feel like I needed a spouse for this day.
Yeah.
Facts.
So I just want to get any parents that do that, or have done that to their kids, man.
Kudos,
That's
for
so
sure.
fire, and it's our job to continue to pass it down to our
Yes.
kids. So
Facts.
shout out to the moms and the dads that did that.
Shouts out
For
to
sure.
Valentine's Day. Shouts out to Galentine's Day. Shouts out to
Shout
love in general. So we're
Absolutely.
gonna wrap it up. Y'all know wherever y'all get your podcasting platforms. Y'all go subscribe, like, share. Please tell everybody that the Breakroom Talk is funny as fuck. We be arguing, we be laughing, we be this, we be that. Like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Man. It's been another edition of Breakroom Talk. Y'all.
Peace.
Bye. Send your rose bouquet with the money in it to me at CHI610. Thanks.